introduce the
I think we're
commentary
ready.
team?
Sure. You're right. It's not a Pepsi, but it is cold.
All right, here we go. Puzzlers ready?
Michael Cole here, and
Go.
Okay, dump it out.
Here's our picture.
17 puzzle of the puzzle. And I'm Snake
all
Vic
the
from
edge
Chicago,
pieces.
and here we got Mosley
So
from
this is gonna be on the top or the bottom.
down south.
Yeah, somewhere.
Deep South Wrestling.
We got Kevin from up north.
On the bottom.
And
We have Erica from way up north,
the great white.
where the air gets cold.
she's from the the south. That's Montreal, Canada, right?
We also got
Canada!
Joining us on commentary here, former Intercontinental Champion, Gooey Fame,
Yeah.
Oh.
new board game champion.
All right. So what do we got here? We got the team of Thor, Talk, Gooey, Josh, Locke. Are they team red? Are they team blue? Because I see Locke on the blue.
That's
microphone
Team
side.
Blue.
Okay.
And we
Well, no,
have
that's team red because it's got blue and red, and then we got blue over here.
Well, no, but
So-
they got a red wire.
They have to
Oh,
go
okay.
over
We're
there.
going on the wire here.
We're talking about
Whoa, it's
wiring.
like swoopy.
We got left team and right team.
Okay. So
That works.
And one of them has joined us on commentary now. Gooey, tell us about your strategy for joining us in the commentary before the puzzle.
Well, as you know, me and Mosley and Bethany, of course, just played almost 5 hours of Majora's Mask, and Bethany needed to step out and grab some food
Some brawn stroganoff.
some stroganoff before
The monster
continuing.
among meals.
And
She's not finished with it yet.
so, just trying to have some fairness in the match, I'm waiting to join the match until Bethany
Okay.
arrives.
Is this like the elimination chamber?
Yes, only two people on each team enter, and then nothing else happens after that, other than a puzzle, whirling puzzle action.
I see two arms in the top left of my screen that have got a piece of the puzzle going.
They got something going. This team over here. It looks like the team
that
on
one of the Usos?
right, the red team. They're trying to build like a perimeter and work from the outside in.
I see one successful piece.
It's the
Now,
Punjabi prison.
why don't we talk about the puzzle itself? This is a 550-piece puzzle,
Ooh,
right?
yes.
Oh, that's
And
Thanks, JBL.
It is a
Shut up, Byron.
Listen, Bagel. Calm down.
JBL with the stats over in here.
Go ahead, Erica.
no,
you can give
tell
us the stats. We're just pulling some wrestling jokes that we'll tell you when you're older.
Yeah, we'll tell you when you're older.
Yeah, so what do you know about this puzzle, Erica?
Well, I know that it is a Wind Waker puzzle. It is the beautiful stained glass artwork
Yes.
for Wind Waker HD,
Yes.
and it is $550 worth of pieces in this puzzle.
What?
We have a donation.
Yes,
No.
indeed. We do have a donation. We got a $5 donation from Zelda 1 fan. Good luck with the puzzle. I completed this puzzle before. It was not easy, especially because of the edge pieces and Zelda's hair. This is also for the file name Like for Ocarina of Time. Thank you for your donation.
Thank you.
Thank
Do
you,
we start
Zelda
adding
One
more
fan.
puzzle pieces at certain donation incentives?
JBL.
What
Sip of
JBL?
coffee for Zelda 1 fan.
JBL is
Little
a commentator who used to kill people in the wrestling ring.
Oh,
Now he just kills people on commentary.
We also
Okay,
got
back
another
to the puzzle
donation.
here. We see
So there's some progress over here on the
I
right
s-
side. We
I
got-
see
what
a
you see,
6-liner there.
Well-
I see an 8-liner there. Oh gosh.
Yeah, we got more of a
How do you
perimeter.
keep up with this guy?
go for the corner straps.
Like I said, I think that the right teams, they're going for more of a perimeter, while this team over here, they're just going for more of a inside-out type approach. So it's very different. It's
Like
very
cluster-
Now, would you prefer to
with the
start your way
cluster
out and
go
work your
for
way
it.
in, or
That's
are
a
you-
traditional. That's a traditional puzzle method.
that's a good method because you get all the flat-sided pieces around, and then you kind of it's a good strat.
I'm sorry to cut you off there, but we have a donation.
Yes,
Another?
we do. A $7.23 donation from Godun Man. Some people say the best Zelda game is Ocarina of Time. Others may say it is Breath of the Wild, but we, the true fans, know that the pinnacle of Zelda is the puzzle.
Of course.
Right.
What was the name of the donator again?
Godun Man.
Godun Man. Sip of coffee for the Godun Man.
Now,
Dumb man.
Vic Mosley, I gotta ask you, what do you think about the right teams as opposed to the left team, as opposed to how they're utilizing the staging area? We got a pile going over here, but then we got more spread out over here.
Because I see several pairs of hands on the right side. They're working in unison at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're pointing at each other. I see clocks or some watches on their fingers, and I see this side. I see two pairs that are working opposite. They're throwing pieces at each other. You see that? They're just
They're
you know,
yeah.
the
But-
teamwork and the chemistry is non-existent. They're
Well,
just throwing stuff at the wall, hoping something sticks.
Listen, Slick Vic, while I like the strat of the team on the right, I think the team on the left, as far as how they got their pieces spread out, is a lot better because they can look and analyze and say, hey, this piece goes here. While these guys on the right, they just kind of got them all. Half of them are turned over.
It's like finding a needle in a haystack.
It's finding a needle in a haystack.
Hay in the needle stack.
This is Finding Nemo right
Kevin,
here.
you're a veteran in these puzzles. Please tell us how you would attack the situation here.
So what I would do right here is, and looking at the blue side here, is to gather some pieces up, sort them by color. While we have 4 hands on the. We have 3 hands on the table right now. So what you want to do is dissect that. Have one set of hands, sort out by color. The other hands piece together some of the edges, and sort a little bit better. You see a more technical style from the red side.
Yes.
Working through the pieces, dissecting, if you will, disseminating their opponent. Whereas the blue side is looking for some high flying ability here to cut down their technical opponent.
Well, what do you think about? They've utilized both bottom and top boxes, while the left side is only looking at the picture on the one box.
I don't know.
Those are dirty tactics, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that.
I kind of feel like the team on the left, they've got them all spread out here on the table, on the bottom table. So it's almost like the people that are passing the pieces are kind of constructing the puzzle on that table. Whereas over here, you got them in piles. So they're on the left, both of them are trying to construct the puzzle, while on the right, only the top side is trying to construct the puzzle, and they're just handing them pieces.
Yeah, you could Vic could argue that the left side is not utilizing teamwork, but at the same time they're allowing the whole team to get a look at all the pieces.
The whole team is trying to construct the puzzle.
I admire that in the team.
Yeah, it's good.
Vic, why do you have a clear bias against this left team?
It's just,
What have they done to you?
there is no teamwork here. If I was in that ring or that puzzle right now, I would be totally putting all the pieces in one side, working as a team. Okay, chemistry is super important in a situation of this caliber.
Right.
I feel that, Vic.
Absolutely.
I feel that.
And
Vic.
to switch gears a little bit here, we have the right side, the red team, with a bunch of newcomers, new up-and-comers in this division, whereas we have some of the wily veterans on the blue side. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but Thortok, a very big Japanese star, came into ZDI very late this year, looking to show us what he's got. A lot of wily veterans here on the blue team.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where you've been. It all matters once you get here.
Yeah.
Now, I believe on the left team, Josh and Locke, they were a killer combination last year, though. So that's something you got to keep a lookout for.
They're the veterans. They're the champions. They've been here. They've done that, so to speak. So they know what they're doing. You can't count out the left team just because it looks more disorganized. I see complete organization in the left team, while as in the right team, I just see kind of just scattered randomness.
You also have to consider the mostly newcomer team on the right, like Josh and Locke. They have a history. They know each other so much better than the people on the right.
They know each other
Look
so
at
well.
Andrew. Look at Andrew, just analyzing the pieces so well. He's down there. He's about an inch or 3 away from the table, just trying to figure it out.
Now we just saw Josh get down on his knees for an even better view.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What do you think about that? What do you think?
That's some serious stress. Josh has been here.
I think his eyesight is just really poor.
There's that bias I'm talking about again.
You're completely biased against the right team. Vic, what's going on, man?
I thought we were seeing a little showboating here from the blue team.
Can we have a fan point?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. The blue team knows that they have to pick it up. Even though they're the veterans, they know they're going up against some stiff competition.
Yeah, people want to come in and make a name for
They're
themselves.
just being really kind. I see just...
Well, the left team has kind of borrowed the strats of the right team. They're making borders, as you can see.
I'm seeing a corner develop on the red team, though. Vintage Allison with the left side corner.
Oh, classic Allison.
Vintage Allison, dare I say
Josh's
it.
teammates are. If we look up here, we got Thortok and we got Josh. And then over here on the right, we got Alice. We got wait a second.
Allison, Andrew, and Blake. We got
I think that's
ABA.
Katie. Is that Katie behind the thing?
No.
No, it's Allison.
Oh, Allison. Oh, there's Allison. There she is. So we got
She's hiding
Blake.
behind Blake. We got Bethany in. All right.
We got Bethany wandering into the mix. I'm in. All right.
Oh gosh, this vicious assault by Gooey Fame, attacking from the back.
Sure.
Nice.
And we're all even up with 4v4 right now, gentlemen. Who has the edge in this competition so far, Slick Vic?
Judging by my vision of the screen, I can tell you that the right team, the red team, that's the right side of the screen for all you people, seems to have a more cohesive border with all the
Okay.
more pieces. I can see an edge forming when I see a right angle forming.
I see that as well, but you can't deny that the blue
I gotta
team
disagree.
has some lines going there, some 8ers, some 9ers, some 10ers.
I gotta disagree, Slick Vic. I think that the team on the left, they are creating their borders individually, and here in about 5-10 minutes, we're gonna see them connect all them together, and they're gonna be way ahead of the team on the right,
Well,
on the
time
red
will
team.
tell. We're only 11 minutes in, and we'll wait till we cross the next threshold,
Yeah.
and
That
you'll see.
15-minute mark. That's when real stupid superstars are made.
Stupid stars are also made.
Superstars are some of the greatest I've ever seen. Now you'll notice here we have a corner developing on the blue team. Very interesting how we're breaking up the
They do.
orange side over there versus the yellow
Hey,
side.
there you go. See, I told you it was gonna happen. Look, they've
I didn't wanna
connected
block
the
his
corners.
face.
Can you raise it up a little bit?
Yeah.
There we go.
The boom operator is. There you go.
Just trying to get over with the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, way over.
Sorry.
All right.
That's
All right.
perfect right there.
No, we'll just. You want to lean it down towards. There you go.
That's fine, I think. Is it picking it up?
Can everybody hear us well?
Oh yeah.
Chat.
All right, I get back to work.
Slick Vic.
Looks like we have a few pieces there hanging on the rope. Do we need to make a count for that? I don't see the referee in this match at all.
What are you talking about? Like the left
Both?
or the right?
On the blue side right there, you
the
see
blue
it right
side?
on the shirts there.
Yeah, they're
Hanging
really close.
precariously on those ropes.
There's a random.
That's the hardest part of the arena right there.
Listen, there's a random Dr. Pepper in here, and the moisture can create some, some dampness in some of these
It's
puzzle
okay-
pieces.
Trying to
It's
fit some
okay.
pieces
It's-
together
it's
that
made-
may not fit together. I'm sorry for cutting you off there.
But
Slick
that
Vic.
Dr. Pepper, Mosley, was made of real sugar.
It was made of real sugar, so I mean,
that
you gotta
can be
give
the
it.
difference maker in this
It
matchup.
might be. It might be.
Flip their names.
I'm a big fan of. They need some Folgers to kind of, help them out a little bit. They need some coffee. They need some caffeine.
I know, if they only followed our advice.
Not sugar, caffeine.
Now, it seems the left team does start to have a square.
Oh yeah, we see. a
Oh my
square
God, the
developing
left team
there.
I should
is-
say a
came a
rectangle.
long
Pardon
way.
my geometry here.
That's fine.
So it's starting to feel like maybe
We have a quadrilateral developing on the blue team.
maybe Slick Vic was onto something here because the team on the blue team is really coming together right now. Well, the left team is or the right team, the red team, they're struggling.
You can't count all those green pieces out, Mosley.
No,
There's
wait a second,
a lot
Vic.
right there.
Was I wrong about that, Vic? You're team red. You're more for team red. I'm more for
I am on whatever team's winning, okay?
You're more for. So it seems like Team Red has adopted this thing, from Team Blue, where they've got all their pieces spread out. They're face up. They can see them clearly. They've adopted this tactic from Team Blue, and okay.
I think we're settling in for a great classic here tonight, gentlemen.
Oh,
We're
this
past
is-
the 12-minute mark. We're going to see some real sparks tonight.
This is one of the greatest puzzle games that I've ever seen in my life.
History is being made this tonight.
This is a happening.
The
It's a
happening.
see some interesting maneuvers there by the blue team, positioning the boxes. Wondering
Yes,
if that's
let
some
me ask you
deep
something,
analysis.
Slick Vic. Why does the blue team have both boxes? Have they stolen the red team's box here?
I don't know. I think that's something we might need to get a referee on.
Yeah, I think there needs to be a ref.
I see 2 boxes on both sides.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Well,
why would
that's fair
why would
enough.
he cover the laptop screen with that box there?
Well,
I don't.
They don't
I,
want to read chat.
Yeah, they just need the box. They don't need any distractions. They just need the box.
Yeah, those laptops look off.
Screensavers on.
Puzzle Mania.
It's a rig. The
This is-
laptops are there just for product placement.
if you notice, Gooey's back on the game here. I don't see his hands though. You know why? Because he just made the list.
No. Gooey just made the list. Bethany has thrown in to Team Red.
It's all that beef
Oh, yeah.
that's Braun Stroganoff she was eating, or
Braun Stroganoff.
She's not finished with this puzzle yet.
You get a little Braun Stroganoff. You got to come back for seconds. You're not finished with it yet.
This is an 18 by 24 puzzle. It's pretty
The
big.
monster
It's pretty
among
massive.
meals. So I'm seeing some corner strategies. It looks like we've closed off a couple of right angles on the blue team. Red team developing longer lines. It looks like the top right corner of your screen there is developing into another right angle.
wait a minute, the blue team seems
So-
to have fallen apart. Their rectangle is now in shambles. What happened?
Well, no,
Well, it
I don't
appears
think
that
so.
some analysis is being performed right there on the box, observing.
Did they misjudge the
rotating,
dimensions?
perhaps.
Did they misjudge the dimensions of the rectangle?
It looks like they
No.
overshot their jump a little bit and
Listen.
caught right into the top turnbuckle there of,
Yeah, this doesn't
of that
look good.
mahogany table.
Listen, Kevin, Slick Vic, I see the same strategy as we started out with. The red team, they're still trying to build a perimeter, while as the blue team, they've got individual sections of that perimeter being built. Here in a moment, you're going to see them connected all together, and they're going to seem like they're ahead. The blue team's got this.
I don't know, Mr. Mosley. I see on the right-hand side here, on the red team, some additional sideboarding action on the bottom right of the mahogany table. Looks like we're sorting some pieces out, maybe metagaming a little bit, whereas the blue team seems to be completely focused on the perimeter, disregarding all of the internal pieces. I don't know how that's going to play out.
Yeah, I don't know. But the blue team, or the red team, I'm sorry, has an advantage. They got a picture going on here. Do you see that? Blake's moving the picture around. Like, what is this?
Blake is scanning for a piece, and
He's got
not-
a picture. He's got a picture. He's
He's
cheating.
waving the picture, hoping
no,
that it'll
both teams
magically
have that
appear.
picture.
No, both teams have that available, making it
Okay.
fairly legal.
doc-
This is a picture on a pole match, actually. New stipulation added last night.
Could be a picture on a t-shirt match. We don't know.
I don't like these new stipulations. I need to be cued in on this thing. Like,
Perhaps another Dr. Pepper with real
Hold
sugar
on,
is in
look at
order.
this. Look at this move here. Look at this move. We have a connection coming up here.
I told you. The blue team, here they go.
Okay, they figured out they did have a misconnection in the middle there.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
So-
but the red team's really coming up on their tails right now. They got they almost
Oh,
have.
no.
Oh no,
dropped
we
the
got him
box!
down.
Oh my God.
1, 2.
He got him. No.
Oh no.
Oh, he kicked out. He kicked out.
Left side finished. Left side finished.
Left side is finished.
No, they're not finished.
No way. They're not finished with this yet.
I think at this point, if we were to call it, like who is ahead, who would you say is ahead, Slick Vic?
Well, I see a longer border on the right side. That gets my vote. Kevin?
I'd vote for the red side as well,
Yeah.
Slick.
I hate to agree with you guys, but
This is a real gutsy performance by the veterans here, but I think these young up-and-comers are are really showing
the
them.
up-and-comers. They're really trying to show what they got in their
Oh, yeah.
tank, in their arsenal, if you will.
I see.
And
This is the proving ground here
You
in
see-
CDI.
You see the red side. Well, they're gone now, but there was a lot of hands working
Yeah.
together there. Okay, they're really trying to turn this chicken scratch into chicken salad.
if you even look at the bottom half of the screen, the bottom left has way more puzzle pieces left than the bottom right. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about Blake because
taking too
Blake
much-
is a veteran and he's playing for the newcomers team. How do you feel about that?
He's taking too much camera space. Back up a little, Blake.
Can't do it.
Blake may be a veteran in this sport, but this is his first performance in the ZDI Puzzle League.
All right. Well,
On commentary.
Mosley is
All right,
tagged out.
Tagging in is Trevor joining us on commentary. So Trevor, let's get your insight here. What do we think about the blue team? How is their strategy developing?
You know, you guys were talking about how the blue. I think Mosey was talking about how the blue team was looking like they were behind, but then they would suddenly jump ahead, and I think that's happening right now.
I see some corners right here. It looks like we're cornering up on the blue team.
They're
Very,
quickly
very
realizing
close.
that those Surface Book laptops are going to get in the way immensely.
So what are we thinking about the development of the side pieces here, Vic? I see some action on the right-hand side by Blake pushing the pieces together, whereas on the blue team, not a lot of action here on the side pieces. What are we thinking? Are we focusing too hard on the corners? Is that going to be their downfall?
I think that is the case. But if you look at the blues, if you look at the blue team, they have almost a full border. It seems that they're trying to get that rectangle. Is there still a rectangle? Am I correct?
It's a rectangle. It's
Okay.
a quadrilateral of the finest degree here.
So I'm gonna take a quick
Professor
break.
Kevin here.
If anybody wants to hand me their cups and get a refill,
CL, please.
CL, okay. Vic,
CL,
CL.
my dear.
That's for
That
cold
green stuff with some of the blue stuff.
soda.
I will try.
Cold lemonade.
Cold lemonade.
The ratio
Popular
is
drink.
one of the green stuff to more of the blue stuff.
All right.
All
So
right, yeah, I see some expansion here on the blue side. It looks like we are going to see some action on these Surface Books.
all right. I would like to ask a veteran here, Trevor. You think the Dr. Pepper on the table will adds value to the blue team?
It certainly adds value. It's a refreshing, tasty drink.
Are we sponsored by Dr. Pepper or something? We should be.
This live stream brought to you by Mountain Dew Kickstart. Drink it. Coke or Pepsi, who's paying?
Now,
Tweet us now.
if you notice now, the red team is using the picture, while the blue team seems to be just using the cover of the box. Would a larger picture or a smaller picture be beneficial for the eyes and the hands onto puzzle pieces?
I'd opt for the larger picture. When you're competing in a 4v4 contest, you have a lot of eyes on that box right there. So
Yeah.
utilizing that picture is great for one piece, perhaps one side of the table. But if you're trying to get all four eyes on that, or four groups of eyes, you definitely want to go for the box. For
I
sure.
absolutely agree with you. As you can see, the red team picked up the picture to get a closer look at it, thus shielding it from the other three teammates.
That's right. You have a short border there too, with the patented ZDI Marathon T-shirts, which are available for
Here's your
sale
coffee,
right
boys.
now. Oh, I thought it was lemonade.
Oh no, this is
Cold
Vicks.
lemonade.
I still gotta.
I was
still gotta
catching
make
that
this.
just to make sure we didn't have any spillage of the coffee.
I did headbutt it there. That is true. Thank you.
So you're
Good
seeing
save,
a
Trevor.
quick peek right there by Locke, taking a look at the picture over the T-shirts there. Completely legal, but frowned upon in this contest.
They gotta be careful. Those T-shirts can be moved. Pieces can fall underneath them, and we don't want any crossing of the streams here. That'll spell disaster for both teams.
Life as you know it could, what is it? Could cease to exist. I forget how Ghostbusters goes.
I believe putting one of the T-shirts on would be the equivalent of eating a can of spinach.
All right, it looks like we have a full border here.
We
So
have,
it looks like we're at the 23-minute mark here, gentlemen.
and the crowd goes wild.
A lot of
We
hype
got a
happening.
capacity crowd here in Chicago, Illinois.
Sparks fly in this heated battle.
Rages on. Thanks, Erica.
It's pandemonium down in Moss's basement.
I gotta say, one compelling thing that we need to note here is that the amount of puzzle pieces on either side seems to stay consistent. Like, it doesn't seem like they've moved anything at all.
It is an even score here, I think, Kevin.
It's definitely a battle of inches at this point. We're approaching dangerous territory here. 23 minutes over.
Wait, look at the intensity on Josh's fingertips there.
Trying to troll me.
Okay.
Oh my bad. It's pretty.
This
cool.
is a game
I got
of
it.
dexterity.
I got you.
Oh, and Allison was reaching over to grab the mic, but then she grabbed some puzzle pieces, and I believe she's got a...
Don't know if she was going for a weapon to use while the referee's not paying attention.
Oh, we've got some crossed hands. They're crossing the streams. Trevor, what did you tell them?
Not to cross the streams.
Totally make you some-
The
gonna have
official
to make
really
do
needs
this
to get
one.
a handle on this match before
Oh,
it gets out of hand.
They crossed again. All right.
I feel like.
I want a handshake. I want to get up.
What do you want?
We have some interference here from Erica.
a run in
and-
here from
Hey,
from Team
America,
Canada
what
here.
time is it? Hold on.
Perhaps delivering a Canadian destroyer to Mr. Mosley off screen.
What does that look like?
We'll try to get some development as where this injury goes.
Let's see. It's 1:48 p.m. CT. Erica just elbows
AM.
dropped the couch.
The Makar is down for the count.
She elbow dropped Makar.
1, 2. Oh, he kicked out.
Here comes Jeff Harvey.
Whoa.
All right, let me squeeze you back in here, gentlemen.
Trevor tags out. Thank you for your assistance.
Trevor is an amazing announcer. All right, so what do you got, boys? What did I miss?
Mr. Mosley, we're reaching the 25-minute mark now as you join us here live on the ZDI Marathon. It looks like we have even ground here, if I'm not mistaken. The blue team and the red team have both closed. I'm sorry, actually, the blue team has quite the edge.
Yeah.
Closed all sides.
Yeah, blue team.
Whereas the
looks
red
like
team looks like they're struggling a little bit to get that last corner locked.
Yeah, exactly. They have 4 corners. Is it not very ironic that Locke is on the team that has it on lockdown?
I mean, that's what this right here is what Locke is all about.
And I'm the guy who loves puns.
The Locke says, "Know your damn puzzles," and
Yeah,
he
this-
picked the right team for this night.
Look at this Twilight bordered puzzle.
You said it, Erica.
You said it
I don't
better than anybody could say it.
I don't like the strategy on the red side. Is it just me, or is their leftmost border crooked?
It's a little bit crooked, but I think when everything...
Seems
Listen.
Allison correcting action here.
Listen.
Uncrookeding, if you will.
When you stuff the guts in there, it's going to come together, okay?
I believe
Listen, Gutso.
Listen, Sweatso.
That's your name.
Can we
When
get
Dusty Rhodes...
16?
When Blake Ballard comes back in here, you leave with him.
Oh, dear God.
That's your name.
That's your name. Now, I don't know if we've noticed this, but we're past the 26-minute mark, approaching 27 minutes.
What?
And we have seen some action here on the blue side.
The blue side's really coming together,
Alongside
Kevin.
the Dr. Pepper, we'll note that there is an introduction of the paper.
This game goes out.
Yeah.
Do we see that copying the red side?
Yeah,
Perhaps
they-
taking a leaf out of their book?
They brought in the picture, they laid it on the table so they can look at it, get a really good visual of what they need to do.
Yep.
And since they copied that technique from the red side, they've got a very far lead.
that border is looking mighty fine, and even the Dr. Pepper seems to be angling it nicely.
That border
Yeah.
is
It's spot on.
when it's just right. When
Is
the
that
border
too
is
sweet?
Just right.
Look at the
No.
shifting. There's a lot of shifting from Josh. Left, right,
Oh,
left, right.
wait, what is it? Like this?
So
There's a lot of crossing the streams on the right side now.
And you don't wanna cross
when
the
you do
streams.
border just right.
So I got to go take a peek down ringside,
okay.
and it looks like Locke is actually taking things off stage, backstage,
Whoa,
what?
look!
and assembling bits and pieces of the puzzle on the stage of the camera.
Oh,
Is that
wow.
legal?
I think it's legal. We don't know.
He's using hypnosis.
How dare
Anything
When-
goes in these puzzle matches.
It's
Anything
a
goes.
puzzle match.
No holds barred.
In a match with this much riding on the line, the People's Champion Locke is definitely going to get a little leniency from the official.
You know, Locke is going to go all out. He's going to pull out all the stops, and he's going to make sure that his team wins this race.
That's not cheating. It's not cheating.
There's no cheating. We didn't establish it.
Now-
It's strat.
It's puzzle strat.
Kevin, tell me, what is the advantage? You've been a veteran in this industry for X amount of years. I believe it's like 8 or 9, but
It's 3 or 4, but yeah.
what is the strategy on sitting down versus bending over?
So here's the strategy here, and as Mr. Mosley laughs, he's just downright distrodden.
I've had too much caffeine, boys.
When you're sitting
Go ahead.
down, you're saving energy, conserving it, saving it for that 30-minute mark, which is dangerously approaching.
Yes.
If you're standing up in this kind of contest, you have to be full of stamina, vigor,
Yeah.
and being able to, cruise right through this match.
Yeah.
You'll see that the Iron Men of this match and Iron Women of this match will be sitting down, coldly calculating their opponent and striking exactly when the time is right.
Look, I mean, if I'm to strike, something from the past here, this puzzle is going on for how long?
We're almost at
29
the
minutes?
30-minute mark.
Half
Okay.
an hour.
I was halfway. Me and Trevor both. We were halfway through the Legend of Zelda at this point. So I mean, this has been going on for a long time. This is some serious strats here.
Erica, do you think any of these puzzle players are 60-minute men or women?
Oh my God, they wouldn't last 60 minutes in the ring or the bedroom.
Yes, yes,
Yes! Yes!
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's my line!
That's my line.
Wow.
But they would last 60 minutes
God.
in the puzzle room.
Let me just take a moment to say how proud I am of Erica. AM Erica. She's come a long way. Fist bump.
With a little
Yeah.
We've got some Fist City in the house.
That's beautiful.
All right, we have crossed the 30-minute mark at this point, and it is not looking great for the team of Andrew, Blake, Allison, and Bethany.
Team Red's starting to
AD.
fade there. It looks like their surface
Wait,
book
Hold on. Look at the
seems
right
to
side
be
of that screen
melting.
there. Look at the right side of the screen. We got
got
a
a whole
lot of
line
we
over
got a
here.
chunk.
Oh, no! He got him down, but he kicked out. A quick one count for the red team.
We got a point over here.
I call shenanigans.
6 points for Gryffindor.
Can someone fix that shirt? It's not straight.
I think Andrew is going to be the deciding factor in this.
Looks like
game.
we have an exposed turnbuckle there on the blue side. Perhaps an exposed rib. Looks like we have some outside interference.
Hold on, get her out of there. Get her out of there. Put her back in the. Gooey just body slammed Erica. He's kicking. Hold on.
Oh God!
We've got dirty
By God!
dirty tactics happening.
By God, he killed
Mosley
her.
has left his chair to go interfere.
Get your ass back in there.
As God is my witness, she's broken in half.
Come on.
I just wanted to move this shirt.
That was uncalled for.
All right, back to the puzzle.
I guess it's true what they say, Vic. Erica screwed Erica. Those vintage Canadians getting involved in other people's business, sneaking across our borders.
No. You're not going back in the room.
Oh gosh, how do we rope this match back in? The official really needs to get a handle on these teams here.
You know, Slick Vic, I hate when I have to manhandle somebody, but it just happens every once
You
in a
know,
while.
we live in this country where when stuff like that happens,
I don't live
we
here.
must intervene. So as you know, as a true American like myself, you will raise your right hand, put it over your heart, and proudly say with me, "We the people."
In a loud and clear voice.
So anyway, we're back to the action.
Alright,
It looks like the blue team is still clearly ahead.
The red team has
No, I
yet
wouldn't
to
count
close
the
the
red team
border
out,
in.
though.
No, the red team
They're
has.
making some good progress.
Yes, they have a border. They haven't
Not
connected
right.
yet.
Progress, all right?
It's my line.
They almost got that full outer ring done.
Still a mishmash in the side
it's
area
very
here.
close. It's
Not a lot of sorting of green
race.
versus
There's
yellow
some-
versus
There's
white.
some good ideas happening there. Bethany is trying to get some like-minded pieces
Yes.
together
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
That could make or break the red team.
And it looks like Blake is working on some of the interior components of the puzzle.
They still seem to be missing a few touches on their border on the right side. Am I correct?
Oh,
I think there's
definitely.
something going
Yeah.
on. Like they have the red team has some strats right now, I believe, because they have to be very selective about which piece they choose to put at the top of the table. If you're not noticing that, like they only select certain pieces to go up there. So like there's some camaraderie between the red team that just doesn't seem to be going on the blue team.
But the blue team strategy is still sound. We've got one person on his knees. We've got one person's on his ass.
Yeah.
We've got one person bending over. And we've
Yeah.
got Locke doing his own thing, whatever it is.
Keep this appropriate for children.
If
Well,
if
we
you
are
notice
brid-
on the bottom left hand of your screen, it actually just disappeared. You see a hand scooping in there, grabbing some of the yellow pieces. I don't know if we can get a shot of that. I see a thumbs up.
The real question
There we
is,
go, right there.
Listen.
It looks
Whose
like the blue
hand is
team
that?
actually lost a
Let me-
piece right there in the corner.
Let me just
Definitely
stop you
some
right
sorting
there.
going on, Slick.
I
Let
mean,
me
are we
just stop
sure
you
this
right
is not a SpongeBob puzzle with all those yellow
It's
pieces?
not a SpongeBob puzzle. Let me stop you right there by saying,
There's a lot of
look,
green in there.
if the kiddies are up at 2:00 a.m., then hey, that's their fault. Hey, they could be watching some Adult Swim. They could be watching some, suggestive content on
But
the
they're
tube.
here enjoying wholesome
But they're
entertainment.
here enjoying a puzzle that has to do with Zelda, so it's not that bad.
I would be enjoying premium cable right now.
Hey,
But
me
okay,
too.
cheers. Cheers to some
Cheers to
coffee.
that. Erica, where's your drink? Erica, where's your drink?
It's vaporware.
Come on.
No, you don't have a drink.
I do.
can't
in
cheers
my
to that.
mind.
Erica wants us
Erica,
to cheers
down
to
for a
Shot
that.
of lemonade.
Mosley, tell us how you would prepare for this battle with your coffee belly.
Well,
This here coffee belly.
I would drink a lot of
Welcome to
coffee.
the Royal Rumble.
I would roll up into the bar.
What?
I'd drink every Folgers they had.
What?
I'd hop on that mechanical bull.
What?
I'd ride that sumbitch till it couldn't ride no more.
What?
What?
Wait,
And
what?
then I'd throw everybody out of the bar
What?
by lowering my center of gravity.
What?
It makes it hard for a sumbitch to throw me over the top rope.
What?
Triple H has done a lot of things in his life.
What?
What? Who?
The Lock has done a lot of things in his life.
What?
But he'll never throw this sumbitch over the top rope.
What?
That's how I'd prepare.
What?
Let's go, Mosley.
Let's
Mosley
go.
sucks.
Let's just get
Who
rid of that
added that?
Mosley
What?
sucks thing because that is
lot of
that is
what?
garbage. Nobody
What?
thinks I suck. I've consistently kicked the hind end of every competition that has been put in front of me.
Like a government mule.
I just
No
dropped
offense,
that
Trevor.
pool.
And that's the bottom line.
That hurt.
Because
Because
Stone Cold Mosley.
Stone Mosley said so.
Because Stone Tower Temple said so.
Because Stone Tower said so.
Listen, said so.
Listen. Let me put it. Okay.
Listen,
dumb.
said so.
Somebody said Mosley sucks. You go ban them from the chat right now.
All
Hold
right,
on.
I'm on
I'm
it.
supposed to be. No, wait a second.
Got a
I'm,
heel turn from our commentary team here.
I'm supposed to be commentary. Let me bring it back to the couch. I got a little too carried away, guys. I'm sorry.
He's just excited, Bagel.
Listen, Bagel, you don't mess with me right now.
Bagel nonsense.
You're Bagel.
Bagel. Wait. What?
Oh, we have a clear border now on the red team.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, we have a
borders
clear
been
border on the
closed.
blue team, do we
Looks
not?
like the blue team has amped it up a little bit, though,
The
with
blue
some
te-
yellow and green
They have a
pieces
thicker border.
developing in the center there. I don't know how that's going to develop.
No,
Vic.
the
what are you
blue-
thinking here?
You know
The blue
what?
team is clearly ahead. They got the wheels on the sides going. They got some pieces in the middle. Like they're stratting right
I
now.
agree with you. But Kevin, to answer your question, when I look at the red team, I see Blake, I see Bethany. They're wearing blue shirts.
All right.
Whoa.
Could there be some
Conspiracy.
traitorous, traitorous intentions from B Double there?
What you got over
Versus
here,
A-double.
Trevor? Trevor's got an opinion on the happenings right now. What's going on?
You know, you'd call them the blue team and the red team. That's just for convenience. The shirt colors don't matter.
If they were wearing,
No, we got the name
They were
color.
It's the
wearing
microphones
name.
that matter.
Either way, it's America. Blue, red,
It's
white.
Smack Raw versus Raw Down over here.
America.
now mustacheless Gooey with the hat on is clearly got something on his mind. What do you think is going through his head right now,
It
Kevin?
looks
Why
like he's
didn't I
trying
win
to
Majora's
close out
Mask?
that
Why
right
didn't I win
corner there,
Majora's
Vic. Some analysis here. A veteran of the puzzle game of 13 years, Gooey Fame, who claimed fame actually wrestling the indie circuits, is looking to close out that right side area, which is his specialty, of course.
I believe he spent a lot of time in Japan too to develop those tactics.
Yeah,
for
he
sure.
was just over there training up before he came to the marathon.
He's big in Japan. You can't teach that.
It's 5 stars right there.
I think the whole music thing, him going to Japan to play some songs, that was all a facade to just practice his puzzle game and come back. He's got a camouflage hat on, so to be honest, I can't read his mind. I can't see it. But, like,
You know,
he's doing very well.
he
I'll
wasn't
tell you what, though,
playing
Mr.
some
Mosley.
stages. He was in Akihabara playing some puzzle games.
He was playing some fun. When he came back, I said to Gooey, "Hey, what'd you do over in Japan?" "Oh, I ate some food. I played some music." He was clearly leaving out the part where he beasted some puzzles against the Japanese over there.
You know,
Take nothing away from
you know,
gooey
there's
fame,
some-
though, Mr.
there's some
Mosley.
tags
I'm not taking anything
in
away
some
from it.
arcades
9,000
that
piece
say
puzzle.
gooey on it.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from Gooey Fame for doing what he did. He's doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? He's doing the thing.
That thing, I know it.
But
I've seen it.
I understand now that's why he went there. Everything was leading this puzzle.
No. 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 No.
All right, we've got some infighting here in the commentary team with
Hey,
with
let's
the remote
calm
control.
down. Let's
Eric
calm
was
down
trying to
just a
sabotage
moment.
commentary.
Take nothing away from gooey fame, Mr. Mosley. He is Chicago, Illinois' greatest export.
He is. He did not originate here, but he is
The
found-
architect of the Shelled.
Hey, I'm not gonna argue against that.
Speaking of
Gooey
Chicago,
Fame is a hell of a guy, and that's all I got to say about that.
Oldest ride, longest slide.
Well, he's not the oldest ride.
I didn't. That's awkward. I'm sorry.
Actually, I think Thortalk is the oldest. No,
Okay,
Blake.
I don't
Blake.
wanna put these images
I
in
think
my
it's a
mind.
toss-up between Thortalk and Blake here.
Let's get back to the puzzle.
Who is the...
They got some. They got the wheels up top. Do you see that? They got the
They're like
wheels.
the wheels in Faces of Evil. You know,
Yeah,
those-
there
those,
you
like,
go.
Firing, spinning.
Those spinning
And I
fiery
like that.
tires.
Yeah.
It's like they say, the wheels on the bus.
they
go round and
Round
round.
and round. And you can't teach that.
Stop.
Bada
Unless
boom.
you're a kindergarten teacher, in which you teach that perfectly.
Realest wheels in the room. How you doing?
So we're near.
Oh,
We're
no.
Feeling.
All
We're
right,
on
we're back to the
41
action
minutes
there.
with this puzzle.
Wheeling.
We have a border. We
Allison
have Team
cutting
Blue.
into the frame there. Looking to lay down some puzzle pieces. A little switching the guard here. I've seen a lot of rotation here on the red team.
the shift is in
Andrew
order.
shifting around, Blake pulling in a new piece. Looks like we have the fresh fighters coming in. Bethany coming in for the hot tag here.
Yeah, it's
What
a
is
good
it?
strategy. Good strategy.
Hey, what is it? Erica, help me out. What does the name of the red say?
Andrew Blake, Allison Bethany.
No, way below that.
What?
At the bottom. At the bottom.
What do you mean? ZDI Marathon 2017.
Oh my God, you're just.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I can't read it.
There's a
either.
name right there, and I can't read it. Zenomi? Is it Zenomi?
Oh, Zeno.
Zeno.
Oh, we're looking at the red team. I'm like, what the heck are you talking about?
Hey Mosley, can we have a drunk contest?
A
me tell you
dunk.
something.
No, wait. It says dunk contest.
Oh, it says dunk?
Yeah.
Will the real dunk master please stand up?
Okay, hold on. I'm the real dunk mat. Hold on.
Oh,
No, I'm the real dunk
it's
master.
a conspiracy.
I guess we're all little dunk master.
I see two people standing up
Oh,
here.
we gotta-
Who is
we
the
gotta-
phony?
We got
a problem
going
here.
in. We got something. Okay.
Big talk from a man.
Who can't even control Legend of Zelda? Let me tell you.
Commit to settle this in a side game of LOZ.
Hey, we'll play LOZ all night long.
Would you stop?
Would you?
Getting back to the action here, Slick Vic. Let's
All right.
switch gears a little bit and take a look at the red team. Looks like we've seen some development here of the white pieces in the center. Completely different strategy from the high-flying blue team, which seems to have gathered some green and yellow pieces, looking to develop some more of that right corner
You know what?
from Gooey Fame. What do you think the strategy is developing here for the red team? A little analytical, if I
I
do say so.
I like the scientific side of the red team here. The high flying, flippy shit that
Whoa.
the blue stuff is doing.
Hold on. Let's wait a second now.
What am I waiting for?
What?
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Flippy
Looks like
what?
a spider to
Flippy
me.
stuff, am I right?
Flippy stuff that the blue team is doing, while the red team's got the scientific strategy down nicely. They're getting all the whites
So,
on one side and all the greens, I guess, or the yellows, but they're keeping the whites on one side.
Look, there seems to be a disconnect between who the chat feels is the true dunk master of the marathon, and let me tell you, Slick Vic, I think it's me. What do you
Yeah.
think?
Wow.
Is
It's
this turning into what I think
it's
it's
2
turning
a.m.
into?
You were telling
It's
you were
2
you were
a.m.
talking earlier about the kitties, and then you're cutting me off when I say flippy stuff.
Cutting you off.
Yeah,
Hold on, I didn't mean to cut you off, Vic.
or you corrected my language.
I didn't correct your language.
You know, these people wanted color commentary, so here I am providing some color.
I have to say that our third member will
That
dunk
guy
the
right there
world
says it's
because
Tommy.
he is none other than the Dunk Master.
Listen, I think there is a serious
Falls-
argument.
he falls right through
Fell
the
right
wall.
on his
Look
arse.
at the bottom left of your screen here.
Oh,
Look at
okay.
this.
Okay.
Dude, there's a full sword almost there.
Yeah, there's a
Keep
whole
the lights
like
on one
section.
side.
being built.
Whoa!
I think the
Slick
blue
back.
team just pulled ahead. The blue
This
team
is
has
like
got it
a
going
capital
on.
quote.
Has almost extended their lead. There's a little bit of it going on the right side for the right
Whoa,
team,
there's a
but
sword and a shield.
So
and
we
and
got-
a castle spoke.
We got some serious development going on in the puzzle game. Meanwhile, in the chat, these guys are trying to determine who the true dunk master is.
Erica, you mentioned
Right.
something about a sword. Are you waiting for a sword to just materialize on the board?
Well, my question is, if they're building the sword and the shield over there, how are they going to get it over to their other table without it all falling apart? They're going to have to rebuild the master sword. They're going to have to go to the sages. They're going to have to go to the temples, get the sages to help them to restore this sword once it falls all apart.
That
I
is
think
a
they'll just
very
use their
good
hands.
point, Erica. I think that that's some strats that I think they haven't fully thought out for this
No,
puzzle.
I
Trevor,
don't think they're using their brains
unsheath
at
your
all
sword
They're
and
really
tell us
not.
how you
They're
what
really
you
not
think of
using
that.
their.
They're not.
you know,
point.
I think at this point here, they can just slide it off the table and carefully plop it on, and they'll be all right.
Flop.
So, who is taking who to Dunktown right now?
I've already
Kevin.
gone there.
I think that Mosley here is taking everyone to Dunktown with some
I think
excellent
so.
commentary on
I
this
think
side
so.
of the couch.
Is Dunktown on the corner of Know Your Old Boulevard?
Well, Dunktown was introduced
Dunktown
last
City.
year, by yours truly, the one and only, the never replicable Bommy. He was.
You said yours truly. Are you bombing?
I'm not Bommy,
Oh, yeah.
yours truly?
but listen, Bommy, I beat you at some Oracle of Ages, and that's all I have to say about that. Slick Bommy. Back to the action, however, we have. Oh, the blue team is clearly ahead.
Easy there. You're gonna knock that lemonade right over.
The blue team is clearly ahead. They have a top border, they have a bottom border, they have. While
Some
the
center action going on.
red team has like their center really planned out.
The center of gravity. You were talking earlier about that, Mosley.
I'm gonna have to take a leaf away
Was
from
I?
the.
You were
from the
talking
red
earlier
team
about
here.
a certain center of gravity keeping you in the match, keeping you in the puzzle.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Team Blue is setting up their picture to kind of get a better view on it.
I see a bunch of yellow pieces in the middle, look like scrambled eggs.
Yeah, it looks like scrambled
The
eggs,
red
making me
team-
very
Or
hungry.
ripped up pancakes.
I want some ketchup with those scrambled eggs.
You put ketchup on your eggs?
That's
Yes.
disgusting.
With scrambled eggs.
Savage.
Well, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Hold on.
can
I will
match
take
that.
that back. Sometimes ketchup on a bacon, egg, and cheese is acceptable.
No, all the time.
Did you say bacon on a bacon, egg, and cheese?
What is
No, no,
this?
ketchup.
What is this? They're sliding pieces on the board?
There we go.
That's
Whoa.
perfectly
Wow.
legal in this
Those are their
Wow!
stats.
Look!
Wow.
Talk
Look
about
what has
teamwork.
happened with Team Blue.
composition from the veterans here.
Was
Vic,
that
let's
putting
get
on a-
some Team Blue going on.
Putting on
They
a
just-
clinic.
Took the lead.
unbelievable?
Wow.
They took the
That is
lead.
vintage lock coming up with something on the side, off camera, and putting it on the board.
If the
Wow.
referee didn't see it, it's
Hold on,
completely
That might
legal.
have been gooey thing.
That was Gooey, the one, the only.
Well, I couldn't see Gooey. He had that camouflaged hat on, remember?
You
Anything
can't see him. His
goes.
time is now.
His giant. Stole my joy.
I said it way quicker.
Team Blue. Team Blue has pulled by and far ahead in this puzzle race.
We're
Esports
approaching the
puzzle
Yeah, I
40.
can't wait for this to appear on live stream fails.
This should be on Facebook.
We're past 48
More like
minutes.
Failbook.
Got a lot of action going on. I see a lot
I've
of people
already drank
standing.
all my Folgers and you guys
Oh,
are
you should
chill.
go
The
get
best
some more
part
Folgers.
of
Ditto.
waiting
I'm trying.
is Folgers
Mosley?
Dude,
in
you
Mosley
your
tags
way
out.
too
Mosley.
much of the green stuff in this cup.
Mosley. Cold lemon.
tried.
We are trying to get our Folgers
You're
coffee
trying to
filled
wreck
up,
my night.
but our
I'm trying to make it
designated
happen.
Folgers runner is apparently
Go.
too alert from caffeine.
Some sugary lemonade.
Yeah.
Here. It's been keeping me awake during this action.
No, I got mine. We're good.
So still though, Slick. Actually, no. It looks like a big difference here on the blue team versus the red team. Blue team looks to have consolidated a lot of their pieces, whereas the red team definitely struggling, maybe rethinking their strategy as they compile some of the white pieces in the center. You think it was a big mistake going for the white pieces, or they should have gone for some of the green pieces and yellow pieces? Seem to be littering the battlefield here.
I defer that question to Trevor.
You know, the green pieces, they're a trap.
Did I say too much? I'm
The
sorry.
green pieces are a trap. The white pieces, there's limited white pieces on the board. So you go for the white pieces, you get the most done.
Okay, Akbar said it's a trap, so you got to listen to him. That's the guy's name from Star Wars, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. That's a trap.
There's something like that.
Tons of green pieces here. Must contribute to Link and Zelda in the background here. This stained glass battle.
They need to break through that glass ceiling and grab the brass
Grab that
ring.
proverbial brass ring.
Yeah. You think the red team will grab the brass ring?
They're gonna have to try a heck of a lot harder than these veterans here.
We can't say grab the brass ring without miming it.
Of course. Very difficult to do without it, quite frankly.
Oh, and
Looks
Mosley.
like we're getting some inside action here from Mr. Mosley down at ringside.
He's
Let's
gonna
cut
go
over
in.
to Mosley.
Mosley, what do you think?
Expert analysis from Mr.
Not
Mosley.
coherent enough to get some analysis, so
There's
we'll.
some serious business going on.
Business, like Dusty
Thank
Rhodes.
The business.
Business. Any more stuff over there?
Any new donations rolling through? I'm surprised we haven't gotten a lot of money thrown our way. You can't get this on cable, folks. This is pay-per-view.
Yeah. The 51
we're
minute
live.
mark is coming up. Oh, and look, we have a appearance by Masi.
Oh my God, that's the chairman. The chairman here at ringside.
I hope
you
he
know
does-
this is a competitive battle. Let's see if we can get
Oh,
the chairman
he just tore
here
his,
at ringside.
he just tore his quadriceps.
Perhaps we can get a few words from the chairman here on the couch and commentary. No chance. That's what you got.
Well, we are now
It's
joined.
the chairman of the board.
chairman of the
You
board.
show him some respect, Slick.
Just some respect.
Well, Mas, we're about to approach the 60-minute mark.
60 minutes? You don't know what 60 minutes is.
Tell us what 60 minutes
You don't know what
is.
60 minutes is in a puzzle or in the bedroom.
That's right.
Oh, man.
I would like to
So,
say,
Mr. McMossies,
basically, after this spread,
what are we thinking about the blue team versus the red team here in
looks
this
like,
4-on-4 fatal four-way tag matchup of death of puzzle?
this looks like an absolute massacre.
Who do you think
A
has the
man
edge
of
in
few
this
words.
competition?
A man of few words.
I mean, it's not even a matter of who's going to win at this point. It's a matter of when will they throw in the towel.
Okay.
You know, I think a towel would be really good right about now. If
You can't knock the heart of the red team, though. Still over 50-plus minutes in this match. Still putting up a fight. Still contributing.
red team,
Good showing by the red team.
red
You
team,
can't take anything away from them.
red
Nice
Red
col-
team, red team.
Would you-
some
would you- would you like-
colored
What are
water-
they?
would you like some
It's
coffee?
Mountain Dew.
Colored water you got
It
there.
This is Mountain
refreshes
Dew.
your
Mosses.
magic and your health at the same
What
time.
is the line from Child's Play 3? Red
Tyler.
team,
Child's
red
Play.
team.
Red
This
team,
is Extra
red
Life.
team, come in, red team. We got a situation at the old Jeep.
Little Jeep.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. You
That old
think-
Jeep
Wait,
right
wait,
there.
Vic, what's that quote?
Why do I go?
Red team.
Where's
we got
my
a
drink?
situation at the old Jeep.
Yeah. Blue team sided. Send.
bug.
I don't remember. Something like,
Reinforcements.
something like that.
Oh.
Red team, calling all
Red team, come in, red team.
Red versus blue.
I see a serious shift in dynamic here.
What
Looks like
is
the red team finally going for the sword.
what is the object that has been created on the blue team? Is that the shield?
Yep.
It looks like we have a shield in the top, in the bottom left corner. Bottom right looks like we have the sword on the blue side. A little bit of Link's face.
I see his face. Yep.
We're really seeing a compiling here of the puzzle. Top right developed on the blue team, top left developed on the blue team.
This puzzle-
whereas red team is barely struggling to keep along.
They were for
You are correct. This puzzle kind of reminds me when I see the head, the shield, and the sword, but I don't see any limbs. It reminds me of a certain character I remember called Rayman.
Oh yes, can't deny Rayman.
You know, Rayman
a
got his
colorful
appearance because the
character
animators were too lazy to animate limbs.
been a long part of gaming history. You can't deny that from back in the 80s, back in deep UB wrestling. Which you can view on the ZDI network for $9.99.
No, it's
$4.99.
$4.99.
For $4.99.
Yeah.
Sub now
Or
for more entertainment.
My God, Erica replaced herself with a pillow.
or a Amazon Prime subscription.
All right, both are valid.
We have a Canadian
That Twitch
flag
Prime.
here as a pillow commentating for us. Tell us.
Hold on. We have Erica stepping in to provide some assistance. Is she making moves?
We have interference here. We have a run-in. I believe that is not part of the script.
Oh, son of a...
Don't tell them it's scripted.
Hey.
Predetermined.
Get her out of there, Moss.
Looks like we have the chairman of the board interfering here.
The
Perhaps
chairman
correcting it for the better.
and Better's
betterment
our
of this
chairman.
match.
We have justice is being served at the
Erica
moment.
screwed Erica here.
We have the Canadian with the American sunglasses who needs to be ejected from the puzzle playing boards.
Has to be thrown out of the ring here. This is...
It's a clear flagration of the rules.
Hold on. Is that Mosley with the steel chair?
There, try to interfere in anybody's puzzle game. Let's get out of here. Come on, let's go. You don't need the help. Come on.
You gotta get me out.
Listen, Dresso.
She just threw down the gauntlet. I'm gonna suplex City her. All right, you don't want
Suplex
to mess.
City.
You don't want to mess with the man.
Thank you, Eric.
The big bad Zelda daddy, Mr. Mosley,
Now,
throwing it down.
it seems that the red team still has only almost a complete wheel, not all, almost. While the blue team has gotten the
And I'm cooking
Rayman
off
almost
right
complete.
now.
They've added limbs to Link Rayman.
Don't whip my ass.
You can
I'm
definitely
walking
see the
outside.
legs making an appearance.
I see a torso. Definitely.
Thortok stepping in to apply some arms, I believe. We have the top right and top left completely developed. Some of the stained glass definitely taking shape. Definitely a lot of yellow and green. Very difficult for a stained glass puzzle. But we still see a lot of pieces on the board, Slick. Tons of pieces left on the left. Tons of pieces left on the right, even more so. How are we looking for time here? It looks like we're going to develop into possibly a 2-hour Iron Man match, if I do say so myself.
Well, we are only 2.5 minutes
Okay, I
away
have a
from
serious
60 minutes.
Did Mosley give birth to me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You came out of a certain orifice that I wish to not speak of.
Well,
This
switching
is-
gears here, Slick.
is suddenly
this
gone
definitely
very dark.
reminds me of a similar 2-hour Iron Man match that took place off the network that you can watch in the year of 2016. That seemed to develop into a Skyward Sword match of which Locke competed in. If you want to check that out on the network now, you can. But similar structure here. One team just taking it away from the other team.
I see the chairman there with his arms folded with a very intense look on his face, shaking his head, telling the combatants, I'm disappointed.
I mean, I can almost see him miming a "Get It Together" team.
Perhaps we can see a firing from the chairman here.
No, not Mosley.
Perhaps we could see a new member of the Kiss My Ass Club. See him warming up those cheeks.
So I'd like to clarify.
There we go.
Mosley has helped me
Hiking
polish
those
off the
up.
green stuff tonight. This is not going to be a good night.
All right. Now, we have a pillow and we have Erica.
I think it's his hair.
Hi.
How's it going?
There we go.
All right.
Not face.
Erica, who's your
looks like we
favorite
have-
Canadian hockey team?
Well, I only know one. Maple Leafs.
There you go.
I guess Yes.
Yes, that's an answer.
That's
oh
true.
my god. Funny story. I was at Buffalo Wild Wings earlier today.
Trevor, is there more than one?
Do you know what card I paid my meal with? I paid it with my Discover card. It was a New York Rangers Discover card. How dangerous of a move was that?
Not as dangerous as this move by Locke here in the bottom left corner. Searching for some extra pieces, perhaps not noticing that there's a couple of white pieces left there on the top right. Perhaps shielded by the Dr. Pepper. I see Thortalk giving some analysis on the picture of the puzzle. Do you think that this team is going to slip up by missing those white pieces, Slick?
Well, before I answer that question, I just want to say that we are 10 seconds away from hitting a milestone. What milestone do you think that is there, Kevin?
It's 60 minutes.
60 minutes. 3, 2, 1. 60 minutes!
But you know what?
These are all 60-minute men and women. Erica,
That's right. And you
what
can't
have you
take
got
that
to
away
say
from these
about their
competitors.
60-minute skills?
I think that they can do it in 60 minutes in the ring that we have set up in this room. We allotted 3 hours for this based on last year. Cough. Horrible last year. Cough. But it looks like they can get it done very, very soon, which is terrifying. You don't want this to end, do you? No.
I don't think it's gonna end.
Some
I do not-
sabotage
the excitement
happening here.
the excitement
We
is
need some
happening.
table flips.
We
$100,
have-
$100 on table flip.
The blue team is riding Space Mountain.
We have a clear classic here, Slick, and you know what? I wish these two competitors, or these two competing teams, could fight forever, but it does have to end at one point, and you can't take that away from each team. A victory tonight is all about building momentum into next year's marathon.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Kevin. This is one of those fight forever moments, and this is awesome.
This is definitely awesome. You can hear the audience applauding around the world.
They're hanging from the rafters.
Can we get a Crosby sucks chant going on because the Penguins suck?
Okay, the chairman's got a flat. He's got the towel.
What does that mean?
Is he gonna?
It
Is he,
appears the chairman is trying to throw the towel in for the red team.
Is he gonna
Let's see if we
blindfold
have
somebody?
some block for that.
Too soon. This is too soon. I don't like it.
Let them fight. Let them fight. Let them fight.
Sabotage.
And it looks like Blake has thrown away the towel.
Looks like tossing the towel away from the chairman, not allowing his team to lose. You gotta admire the heart in the red team.
Gooey's gonna kill you.
This is too soon. Too soon. Sabotage. Yes? No?
No,
No,
you don't wrestle. You can't wrestle.
you can't
You
wrestle.
wanted me to prove that wrong?
I don't want you to at all.
Why not?
Okay, I can't believe we have gone 60 minutes without asking who is going to be deleted. Delete. 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 Delete.
Team Red,
I had to imagine the red team.
they're falling down. They're falling hard.
Clear differentiation.
The red team
here
is
in the
is
amount of pieces.
obsolete.
They might be rendered obsolete.
Okay.
If we were playing some Street Fighter right now, their V trigger would be fully loaded and ready to go. But like most players, they wouldn't hit the button, and they just let that go into the next round. But unfortunately, this is the final round. This is a best of one.
I do have to say one thing that's incredibly impressive is that we're at 32-32 and 23 cents raised, total raise for Extra Life charity.
Woo!
Raising tons of money to heal kids. You can't take that away from any competitors. Whether you're blue or you're red, you're cheering for whatever team you love. I gotta say, let's try and knock that total out a little bit.
Cheers
I'm thinking
to that.
we can get some money raised
Let's
here
go to 200%.
to heal some kids, raise some money. We were at a $2,000 goal. Let's try and hit that that $4,000, possibly by the end of the puzzle. I think that's a bit of wishful thinking, but
Well,
I think that our
we should let
competitors
everybody
would
know.
enjoy that.
How about this? We're going to give away one eShop card right now for anybody that donates during the puzzle. We'll give away 2 more eShop cards if we can get to 3,500.
Yeah.
Okay, you heard it here first.
So that's $30
Trevor
of
making
eShop
some bold
cards.
promises.
We're throwing some money down.
3-2, AB, AB.
And that gives us enough time. I think we have some definitely some pieces on the board here. Definitely a lot to stretch this out to a real classic.
Sonic, I am on it. On it, Tonic.
You think we're gonna hit that 2-hour mark, Slick?
I think we. Well, no.
I don't know about that. The blue team seems to be rolling away with it.
They are.
Mr. Mosley joining us back at the commentary table. Mr. Mosley, what are we thinking about the blue team here? I saw you speaking with the team Backstage, we had a backstage camera set up. What do you think about the blue team?
Are you all hydrated?
I'm gonna let you finish,
Yeah.
but
The blue team
Sonic
has
Tonic had the
pulled
best
way ahead.
donation
Way
of all
ahead.
time.
Putting on a clinic.
Sonic Tonic says,
Oh, wait, hold the
I've
phone.
been looking forward to this since last year, and I'm not a bit disappointed. This is so much fun. Love you guys. Happy face.
What was
Thank
the name
you
of
so
the
much.
donator?
Sonic Tonic.
Sonic Tonic.
Cheers to Sonic
Sonic
Tonic.
Aaron. All right, sorry to cut you off, Mr. Mosley. Let's get that
So,
deep cutting analysis.
Yeah, you know, back when I was at the puzzle table,
Sorry.
you know, I saw a shield being formed. I saw a sword being formed, and it looks like they have implemented that into their puzzle. Like they're working on individual sections away from the actual puzzle to implement them later, and I think that's a very, very good strat. What do you think, Slick Vic?
What?
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Mosley.
What about Kevin?
Cutting in here for Slick Vic, who's obviously flabbergasted by the amount of pieces being dropped down by the blue team. But it looks like the red team is compiling a sword on the right-hand side, clearing out their white pieces, where I do see some on the blue side that are still in existence.
Yeah.
I think that we're going to see some crazy drops here on the red team. But I think that it's a battle of attrition at this point. Red
Yeah.
team has something to prove, but blue team is way too far ahead with their
They're
high-flying
way far ahead.
high-flying abilities that have clearly taken down the red team, cut them off at every corner.
Yeah. I mean, the blue team is so far ahead right now, you can almost see a Link complete with his shield and sword, completely formed. The red team, they don't even have it on the board right now.
They know where the leaf pieces are, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, but I don't know. They're just getting the wheels together.
You can see that monster of a man, though,
Look,
Josh,
you can tell the
chomping
stress.
at the bit to get at the red team.
You can tell the stress of the red team. They have handed off both sides of their box to somebody off screen who can kind of copy some of the tactics of the blue team here.
Well, you can't take anything from the chairman of the board. He's the man right there.
You know, it's
Look at them.
trying to
Look at the
pretend
guy.
they have the
Look,
puzzle
what is
done.
this? What is this? Do we have a come? Oh!
wow.
No!
Oh, they just laid it all on the line.
They
right
don't
there.
want none. They don't want none.
No, you
They don't
can't
want
do
none.
that.
Team Red going for the 450 splash.
And
Oh,
missing.
gosh.
Oh, no.
Blocked. Blue
Oh,
team
my
threw
goodness.
up the knees right there and just
Somebody
blocked
call a
any
medic.
opportunity.
That was almost a hot comeback.
Soiled it.
And
Look at Moss
Chairman
with
of
the
the board
interference
getting
right
involved
now.
in this match.
I don't agree with Moss throwing the interference right now. He's over here.
But hold on.
You can't take anything from the chairman of the board. He's paying your paycheck, Mr. Mosley.
Look, I
That's
don't
a
care.
torso. And a
here
bit of
comes
head.
Masis. What is he doing? Which side is he on?
He's on the red side. Obviously, his shirt gives it away.
No,
he is
that's
on the
not
red team.
Underneath that
Colorblind.
shirt is
He's
is
on the
That
red
ain't
team.
red, that orange.
underneath that shirt are the colors and the
gray.
letters.
Look, the gray
N
in his shirt may imply
W.
a blue tone.
Listen to me, Erica. If you,
I see
if
him
you
spelling
think,
it in the air.
if
you
you
don't
think-
need to spell it out and say it for me, but I
life.
see someone switching sides.
Erica, if you think
The
that
only
that
right
shirt
is
is
the
blue,
WCW in
you
the
need
air.
to go back and learn your colors and come back and realize that he is clearly on the red team.
That is an
He's
orange.
completely.
That is an orange.
Hey, well, orange is closer to red than it is blue.
and
Okay,
gray is closer to blue than it is to red. Oh!
gray is closer to neutral. Oh wait, what's
Oh.
going on?
Hold
What's
on.
We're
going
seeing
on?
some true colors
Mossy
here.
16-16. Oh no, he's switching
Switching
sides.
sides to the blue team.
Oh no.
It looks like we have some gaps in the alliance here.
We have a turncoat.
Is it black and blue or gold and white? We'll
By
never
God,
know.
Stone Cold Moss. Stone Cold Moss.
Slick.
Shirts are available for sale in the official merchandise store. Exclamation point shirts.
I don't get one this year.
Masis has joined hands with Satan himself.
It was me, blue team.
And we will have
It was me all along.
Look at at the little paper money they have, Monopoly money looking map they have in their hand there. They got the map from the treasure chest and they're trying to use it.
They're
it's really
using it to
useless.
their advantage.
That's actually a couple of Canadian dollars there.
You know what? We don't have dollar bills in Canada.
Canada doesn't have dollar bills.
No, we do
They
not,
got-
but we
they-
have Canadian Tire 5-cent bills.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Well, that's great.
I don't even know what to say to that. Vic, what do you got?
I'll show you.
You got a big yawn?
Vic's got
Okay.
nada. I'll tell you what I got, Mr. Mosley. Take a look at the red team here, blocking the rest of their strategy here, whereas blue team is using a Dr. Pepper can to block what's left. Oh no, Dr.
they
Pepper.
took the
Evening it up here. Thortok. Thortok
no, he
placing
brought
it
it back.
back.
Okay, he brought
charging
it
it
back.
up perhaps, giving himself a little refuel.
That's exactly what I wanted to know. How much fluid is left in the Dr. Pepper sugar can?
That's something that we'll have to go to our broadcast colleague at ringside. Let's see if we can get someone down there. If not, in the meantime, let's switch gears over to the red team, where we have a
rumblings in
little
the
bit of
camera.
interference on the camera here. We'll try to keep it live here, folks. Where we have a big barrier presented in front of the the
what is
commentary
this?
booth.
There's
Actually,
some interference
What-
going on.
Somebody get the Monopoly
with
money
the
off my
Monopoly
screen.
money and the tire
Is that
checks.
Australian currency?
You know what?
switching gears back to what I was mentioning before, though, Slick. Actually, as we see it here in the bottom right corner of the red team, moving the blockage
Yeah.
of the puzzle box out of the way. I don't know if that's
I
a
feel
taunt from the red team or if it's something a little bit of a deeper cut.
I think I can at this point.
I think Erica is bribing the red team with take a dive. You get it?
Oh, dive.
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 Guys, I think it's a clear-cut advantage at this point. The blue team has the red team on the ropes, and they're swinging away.
I don't know what match you're watching, Mr. Mosley, but it looks like the red team here is closing the gap a little bit. We have Link clearly formed, non-Rayman with legs, shield, and sword. I don't know if you missed that while we were catching up ringside with one of our commentary booth announcers here.
Listen, Big Kev, I didn't miss that whatsoever. I understand that the red team is coming up, and but the reason that there is even a competition right now is because they are trying to struggle to get back in the lead. The blue team clearly has Link out of the way. The bottom half of their puzzle is on lockdown, and now all they have to do is clear the top.
Well, to take
They're
nothing
coming.
away from the People's Champion, the Lock, I see that the Commissioner is clearly favoring the red team by sorting some of the yellow pieces here in the corner. Looks like we have our colleague Trevor sitting ringside with the red team. Trevor, do we have some analysis on what's going on here? Anything that we can hear?
Yeah, they're making some good progress here down here at ringside. Dewey is trying to ward off Erica right now over on the blue side. At this point, all we gotta do is keep her away. They don't even need her.
We've got interference. We've got drinks. We've got people with their.
Look at this stupid Canadian pillow, too.
Get that out of here. Get that out of the camera shot.
I didn't see that.
Get that out of here.
You just destroyed my essence. And
The
my
fatigue is
soul.
wearing in. I see the hand resting on Josh's face. He is out of it. He's not the 60-minute man he thought we were. We see Locke with one hand tied behind his back. He's just phoning it in now.
You can't take anything away from a competitor like the Lock, the People's Champion.
Allison is
Theorizing over the entire team, supplying some enforcement. Clearly the brains of the group, locking things down, if you will. Dare I say it.
the Lock with the locking mechanism. Whoa!
By God, she killed him! Trevor down.
Climb the ladder, kid. Make yourself famous.
Going through our Spanish announce table.
Oh no!
Oh, by God! Off screen here. Erica dropping the elbow. Perhaps getting Trevor ready for the sharpshooter. But completely off screen, actually. No one sees it. Oh,
Erica,
God!
oh, no.
It's creeping into the screen there.
Oh,
Trevor locked.
and the fight is boiling
Trevor
over.
trying to put up some fight, but Erica crippling him with that patented Canadian
About 6
elbow.
elbows.
Out of nowhere.
Okay, the red team has
Oh,
their
gosh, you'd have to
has
have
a pseudo
the lock will be
Rayman
nine.
link going on here. I see no kneecaps on that link.
Okay, so we got
I see
Gooey
the semblance
over
of
here.
some kneecaps.
We got Gooey over
see how that
here
develops.
really stepping up. He's moved himself to the bottom table. Like he has switched positions. He's really trying to bring together the final few pieces of this puzzle.
Well,
I think Blue's got it, guys.
Mr. Mosley, in my time in Japan, I've actually seen a couple of four-way matches with Gooey Fame in part of the mix, and
Yeah.
he is definitely the one who comes through in the end to supply the team with some extra green pieces to really lock down the competition.
It's going to be interesting to see, Kevin. I think that Team Blue has. Guys, I just don't see how Team Red is going to come back from this. I mean, that's just me. I'm all about some Team Blue right now.
Well, when it comes down to it, blue team clearly up by 50 pieces at least. Red team coming in at quite the deficit. I don't know if you're paying attention to this, Slick Vic, but seeing here on the red side, a lot of white pieces still in the game, and I think we noted that about a half an hour ago, 45 minutes ago. What do you think about that?
I said back then that the whites need to be separated from the rest of the pack.
Whoa!
Okay, and then just get them all
Wait
onto a certain
second
piece.
now. Hold on.
Whoa!
Okay, get them all lined up nicely, and then fit them together, and then join them with the rest, and then you have a puzzle, a complete puzzle, and victory.
Listen, Slick Vic, I appreciate your opinion of segregation here, but at the same time,
I never said that.
you got
I didn't say
you
that.
you said
I didn't hear that.
You clearly
As far
said
as
that.
I'm concerned, Slick Vic was talking about puzzle pieces. They're just puzzle pieces. There's white,
No,
green,
it goes
yellow,
way- it goes way beyond puzzle
to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, to the
It
purple,
goes
and
way
yellow. But
beyond
first, I
puzzle
gotta.
pieces. Listen, Kevin, I know you're new to this whole game, but like I know Slick Vic, and I know that he's confused a little bit. The blue team clearly.
I'm cutting you off right there, Mosley. You watch your mouth. I'm a veteran of this business. I've been all around the world to Japan, Europe, calling all kinds of puzzle matches.
Listen, Kevin,
I
know
would
that you feel like
spin your head around.
you're a veteran of this business. Guess
You just
what?
said I wasn't a
You
veteran
are one of the
this
four
business.
horsemen.
Get your stories straight, horseman.
Listen to me,
The
Kevin.
horsemen.
I was a minute and 30 seconds ahead of you in Majora's Mask, and now I'm a minute and 30 seconds ahead of you in this puzzle right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr.
116.
Mosley. I'm a minute and 30 seconds away from smacking that drink out of your hand and
You better
slapping
not-
you right across the chest. Whoa!
Boys, we're both
Listen
supposed to be
me.
fair
Listen,
and impartial
Kevin, if
commentators
you
here.
smack this drink out of my hand, it'll be the last mistake you ever make in your life, my friend.
Look at that piece of trash right there.
Look at that piece of crap over
Taking a
here
sip
trying
from
to
that-
tell me
that faded
I don't
green
know
drink.
puzzles.
It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen.
You watch your mouth.
Listen to me, Trevor. How do you feel about this puzzle going on right now? What
Would you stop?
I don't know, man, but
Oh my god!
you're gonna let Kevin talk to you that way?
I don't think Kevin has any like he doesn't have anything in his arsenal to talk to me that way. I am leagues ahead of him in terms of his bread and butter. You know, if I was to play Link's Awakening this year, I would have made him never want to play a Game Boy game again in his life. And now he's trying to tell me that the red has an advantage over the blue.
Listen
And
here,
Slick
Mr.
Vic-
Mosley. You're over here thumping your 3DS, talking about Mosley 1616. Well, Kevin 316 says, I'll whoop your ass in Majora's Mask 3D
I don't
next
think
year.
you'll whoop my ass.
You want some? Come get some.
Listen to me, Kevin. I got the money in the bank. Majora's Mask. I'm gonna cash it in next year. I'm gonna come in 10 seconds ahead of you. You're not even gonna know what's hit you.
Wow.
Okay, all right.
This guy needs 10 seconds. I'll show you the perfect tennis.
All right, boys, we'll
right
s-
here
we'll settle this next
at
year, okay?
Musclemania.
We'll settle this next year.
Mania.
In the ring.
Oh, God.
Do you really
In the
want
bedroom.
to? Do you really want to call into question the muscle mania of the marathon right now? Because listen, big guy, I got you right here.
Trevor,
Ladies,
please.
the ladies
let's-
all
we
know.
We must maintain control. Tell me, Which team do you think has shopped at Kmart
You
this
better
year?
be glad that Slick
Shops
Vic
at Kmart.
is in between
I mean,
us.
it's very obvious here that Andrew has been shopping at Kmart. Because
Oh, damn!
Please cut the Kmart promo
Don't touch
right
me
now.
right now.
Not once.
Not once has Mr. Mosley ever bought an article of
No.
clothing.
Not on the worst day of his
Not on
life.
the worst day of my life. Ever bought an article of clothing at a Kmart.
Ever!
yes,
You guys need to just hug
My
and make
God.
Just do it.
There's no hug that's gonna happen, Erica,
Aw.
until 365 days from now, when my hand is raised as the champion of Majora's Mask.
Oh.
I'd hug it out if we got a couple donations, maybe a hug it out
Okay,
chant
well,
going.
okay, I can agree.
I'll toss it up.
Can
in
we
the chat.
please have a donation to settle the feud, or at least let it smooth over until next year?
Can you force them to hug me? Because they won't otherwise. And it's really sad.
Will somebody give Bailey a hug over there?
It's Bailey.
That's not Bailey. That's more like
A?
I don't know.
Natalia.
Natalia, she's a Canadian.
She's from Canada. Yeah.
wow. How does
Here, finish with the sharpshooter.
back there?
I am not defined by where I was born, okay?
All right.
Hey, Natalia is the greatest
I have more
women's
to me
wrestler.
than just Canadian.
Speaking of women's wrestling,
Let's get a
Mosley,
hashtag hug
tell
it
us
out
how you're not
going.
like most girls.
How I'm not like most girls.
Yes.
Let
Well,
me
I
tell you
mean-
something. Slick Vic.
I hope he's not like most girls.
Listen, unlike most girls, I've been through the ringer, okay? And, like, I will not be taken advantage of by some good looks and some sweet talk. Alright?
Too sweet?
All right, legit boss Kevin, tell us how you'd handle this situation.
I don't know if I'm supposed to cut a Sasha Banks promo right now.
What is a Sasha Banks promo?
I wouldn't even know.
You just wave
Do I
violently
dance around
and then
with Alex. Oh, what's his name? Cedric Alexander.
If we can just bring it back
call him
down.
Alexander
Drop you
Cedric.
tomorrow when I got a wicked hangover.
Yeah. If we could
That's a lot
bring
of
it
coffee.
back to the puzzle, if you notice on the left hand side, the team
Can
blue,
you fill me up, Vic?
they are hold on, Vic. Slick Vic.
Holy
Let
crap!
me get you. Mosley in your right hand.
How fast
So-
are you guys?
You good? I am fantastic, Vic.
Kevin, this is a combustible element between us right now. Hold on.
Oh my
I
god,
don't
I'm
want.
jealous.
Don't you be trying to muscle me up right now.
I don't know, Mr. Mosley.
Erica,
I have
get in on
concealed-
this right
I have
now.
concealed muscles. Let's see Erica's muscles here. Let's get a Flexo. Listen, Flexo.
Listen here, Flexo.
That's your name.
If I was so Team
Only
Blue.
my right arm, though.
Let's come back to Team Blue. Let's come back to the puzzle. Team Blue is clearly ahead.
I beg to, well, they're clearly ahead right now, but
They
you're
can-
at that hour and 22-minute mark, Mr. Mosley, and
Okay.
and putting all rivalries aside here, the red team definitely coming into their own,
Yes.
but you'll definitely see the difference in puzzle pieces. So on the left side with the blue team, we have way less than 50 pieces left. And you have that veteran Thortalk to thank for that. But on the red side, you have to think that they're gonna compile with a couple pieces as we see this huge slide right here, a bit of a botch slide on the red team,
So,
with a laydown of a good 30 or so pieces. Look at that! You can't deny the red team has some edge right here.
So I'm really questioning. Team Blue, they have probably 20 pieces on the board on the lower left side, but they clearly have 40 to 50 pieces missing. Like, what's going on here? Is it
They're hiding them. They're hiding these pieces from us, and they're pretending that they're very far behind.
I think you're onto something,
I don't
Erica.
know.
I just
think
noticed.
it's a trap.
I just noticed that up top, they have some pieces scattered up top right now.
Yep.
Hey, Mossy's has joined us on the
The
panel.
chairman of the board.
The chairman of the board, Mossy's 1616.
You know,
feel?
I think it's time. I think we make this a handicap match.
What?
We're gonna make
Interference.
this a handicap match.
Mossy's,
Interference. Sabotage.
No
Handicap
chance. That's what's Blue's got.
This is now a handicap match. You
Mossy's just calling the shots. I mean, he
Oh,
gets to decide.
the chairman of the board throwing out one of the competitors of blue team.
Oh.
This is some serious.
Looks like we're seeing
business right now.
some serious deletion here on the blue team.
Is
It's
he
like
throwing out Gooey?
Goose of Fame, a Japanese competitor, being thrown out of the ring
What?
by the chairman. I don't know how we can see this.
Gooey, what's going on?
Gooey.
Come here and sit right next to me, Goo.
No, me. No, here. Yes.
Gooey, I can't talk to you one on one.
right
We're
now.
we're backstage right now with Goose of Fame.
You can't even believe this.
The commissioner, I
Listen.
told you earlier when he changed his shirt, I wasn't going to trust him on our team. It's
I
clearly
feel
corrupt.
you, Gooey. I feel you, Gooey. He is one corrupt SOB, and I don't know why he's doing what he's doing right now. Kevin, how do you feel about this change of events?
Well, if I were Gooey, I would say, let me point right here at the commissioner of the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, and I'd not be happy with that decision.
You know, I don't feel like this is appropriate. Team Blue is to me.
I don't know how the rest of Macho Man goes with that.
First his mustache.
That's the cream of the
and
crop.
now his
Yeah.
position on the team. He's
Team-
losing it all tonight.
Team
When you-
Gooey was Team Blue was clearly ahead.
Team
with
Blue?
Gooey helping him out,
Team
and now
Bluey?
Mossy's just
Thorguja
waltzes in.
lock.
Not only does he take the team player of Team Blue, but he helps Team Red. This is BS, and I don't agree with it, Kevin. How do you feel?
I feel that ever since Gooey shaved that mustache, he's a different man, a different competitor. A heck of a lot of fierceness with it, and I think the commissioner took a look at that and saw some foul play on the side of the board here that maybe the commentary staff did not get a hold of.
You know-
and I can't knock the commissioner on his decision, but
Look,
if I were Gooey Fame,
I
I
can
would
knock him.
definitely try to
let
defend
me just
myself.
say this.
Let's hear what Gooey has to say.
Let me just say this. I don't want to take anything away from the red team. They're clearly a great group of individuals. I thought they had a chance. They're starting to make a great comeback. What does it say about our commissioner if he thinks that they can't handle it? What does that say about
Exactly.
him?
Well, the
Exactly,
commissioner's
Goo.
all about putting butts in seats, Mr. Gusev. So, if you're worrying about that, it may be that he's trying to create some interesting competition
Look,
between the two.
if our
Perhaps
commissioner-
trying to raise a couple donations
This
while we're
is-
waiting here.
This is clearly an indication that the red team is struggling as hard as they can possibly struggle because the commissioner comes in, he removes the team player,
All I gotta-
the greatest team player in the
Absolutely, I am
history
the
of
glue that holds
puzzles.
this team together.
Well,
And
Let me just
walks
say
in
this.
here-
Let me just say this.
You don't have a
Let
place
me-
here right now.
That's
Let
why
me
you
talk.
didn't take opponent out.
Let me
because
talk.
of the glue.
Let's hear
Let me
Goo.
talk.
Let's hear Gusev
If the
before we cut to the commissioner.
cared about if the commissioner cared about putting butts in seats, he'd know he'd want me at that table putting together a puzzle like I do.
I think
Every
you should,
time.
I think you should reinstate Gooey and let this play out the way it was playing out.
It was time to shake things up.
No, it's not them to. All right. Well, the commissioner has spoken. Kevin, how do you feel about all this?
I'm completely content with it. I have no qualms against the commissioner. He does pay our salaries.
What? I can't believe the clear bias against me that
He is
this
wearing
man
a
has.
he is wearing a purple shirt, and if you take blue and you take red and you combine them together, you get Kevin, who is just sucking the a-hole of whoever is in the lead.
Big talk
Hey,
from a
guys,
man
guys,
who's
guys,
also
guys,
part of
guys,
the
guys.
Kiss My Ass
I got a
Club
$5
right
donation
here on the couch.
from Matthew that says, "Shut up and hug it out already."
Oh,
I would love to hug it out.
I will not hug it out with the commissioner. What I want is a match.
Oh, just
I thought
I
we
think
were
it's a hug
hugging
out
it out.
between Kevin and Mosley.
Mossies, I want a match.
We're gonna hug it out.
Kevin's been. Hold on,
already
Gooey.
got one
We
off.
got to calm down just a minute.
I
Because,
can't calm down. I just got taken out of this very important match.
but you have contributed so much to Team Blue that like it's over.
It just
doesn't-
hurts. It just hurts me to not be out there fighting for my team.
Well, listen, I am going to reinstate you. I'm going to take my rematch clause for Majora's Mask 3D. I'm
Wow.
going to put it on the line. I'm going to say I give it up to put you back in the puzzle game.
All right.
Yes.
You would do that for me?
Yes, I would do that for you,
Is it
Goo.
legal?
Get your ass back in there.
It's probably
and
legal.
let's do some puzzles right now.
Gooey. Now,
taking you now back to the puzzle here. I'm glad I got you guys' attention.
What's up?
We have Zelda on both sides of the puzzle.
We do. We have Zelda.
What happened to the donation?
We've got
The hug.
We've got one side who's got Zelda's chin, and the other side it's got Zelda's hair. Oh no, we do have complete chins on both sides.
Chins are important.
we have on the blue side, we have Zelda clearly connecting down to Link, while on the red side, we just have kind of Zelda by herself. We don't have the. If you're looking at the camera, we do not have the left side to Link completed. We do on the blue side. We don't have the right side to Link completed. I think this is a done deal.
I'm going to back you up there for a second. You said we've got Link, we've got Zelda on top of Link on the left side.
Yeah.
But we've got Zelda by herself on the right side. Okay? What is
Exactly.
what is she doing by herself?
Well, sometimes Zelda likes to be on top, and you just gotta think that on the blue team,
It's a strategic position.
it's a strategic position
Thank you, whoever said that.
that
I believe that was Thor talk with the insight.
sometimes you like to flip things up and switch things up a bit. Slick Vic, what's going on?
We did get a hug it out from a donation there. I think if we get
Matthew Cisco wanted us to
some
have
hashtag
you
hug it
guys
outs
hug
in
it out.
chat.
Do we want like a circle hug?
Stunner.
Just you
Okay,
two.
Hug it out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we were now going to comply
we're gonna hug it out.
with Kevin and Mosley hugging it out. So
Okay.
let's settle this, guys, peacefully. All right.
Just make sure you're on camera.
All right.
Oh God,
Guys,
I will concede. I will concede the hug. I will hug this guy right here.
do your signature
Let's move over
hug
here.
moves.
I'm glad we got this taken care of, guys. Now
Let's
hug it out and let's continue. All right.
Okay, I can do that. I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aww.
There you go, guys. We've got a hug from Mosley.
Wait, it's
and
not
Kevin.
on camera.
And, oh my God! Oh God! Stop! He stunned him. He stunned him.
Oh my God!
Mosley!
What?
Mosley! Stone Cold! Stone
I don't
Cold!
know how to worse
Stone
stunner,
Cold.
me or Mr. McMahon. I don't know which way to go.
You get your candy ass out of here right now.
Mosley will never make Employee of the Month.
Who hugged better?
I did it with an RKO out of nowhere, but I'd probably break something. Is this mine?
Sit down.
No.
Sit down.
It's yours.
All right.
My God.
I'm so glad we got
That
the
kid had a family.
Scoot over. There needs to be somebody between me and Kevin because this is not over.
Yeah, I'll take care of that.
All right. So where are we now? We see.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Sorry.
Hey, you're not the
on
Canadian
the right
here.
side.
Calm down.
On the right side, Zelda is still not attached to Link.
Okay.
Okay. What is it going to take for Zelda to open up for Link?
Well, we've been asking that question for 20 years. And
30.
30 years.
30 years. And to be quite honest, Vic, I think we found that answer out at the end of Zelda 2. You go wake Zelda up, you give her a sweet kiss, and then the curtains go down, and then
Erica, does that sound like sound strategy if you were in Zelda's position?
I mean, what?
if you were in Zelda's position,
Would I give Link a sweet, sweet kiss?
some sweet, sweet loving, yes.
Oh, yeah, hell
Of
yeah.
course, he saved your ass.
Exactly.
So, like,
hug it out.
Hug it
we
out.
Need more hug donations.
You know?
Like, where's everyone else supposed to be?
All right, Trevor. What do you think
How
of
about
the
a
game,
kiss?
the action happening at the moment? Do you have any thoughts to add to this delicate and lopsided game?
Well, taking a look at the bottom half of your screen, you see there are no more pieces on the table
I just
for the blue
noticed that.
team.
OMG!
Whoa. They're keeping it a secret to everybody.
However, the red team has made some significant strides, and they're not as far back as it may seem.
Why is the puzzle box lopsided on one side and on top of the?
I
Oh,
don't
God.
know.
Oh,
They're
God.
probably using it to
Let
look
me tell you, Slick
at
Vic.
the picture.
I'll tell you why that is. That's because Team Red is falling apart. They don't know where to position the puzzle box because they don't know what they're doing right now. Whereas Team Blue, they clearly have everything in line. They clearly have everything together. I mean, I've been saying this for the past hour. Team Blue. Team Blue's the clear winner. Erica, what you got?
I think that it really, 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 really bothered me how they picked up that puzzle box lid,
We got pillows
changed it
flying
around
everywhere.
a little bit, and then put it right back
Who
where
threw that pillow?
Listen, I think
who
that
threw that?
that was
I
Allison.
think that was Allison.
That was Allison.
Allison.
You know what?
You know, Allison, we got cameras. We saw you the entire time.
I've refereed many a match.
Hacks. I call hacks.
We've got eyes
Let's get a
everywhere.
wrestling match between Erica and Allison.
Oh
Right
yeah.
now.
Let's
You gotta
not.
get the pillow.
Let's
I'm
not.
The
stuck.
pillow of doom. You gotta go take her out.
Let's not.
This couch.
Red
is
team
too-
needs some help right now. We need to not distract them any more than they already are.
How about they just
All right.
all wrestle each other and then whoever wins gets to complete their puzzle.
So Mr. Mosley is about to walk in here and get some. What do you call it, Trevor?
I don't know what do we call it.
That's an interesting thing that you're gonna get.
On. You know, I'm gonna be at the
Oh
scene.
man, oh man, that was close.
Don't spill
Sorry.
Trevor's Ecto Cooler.
The blue potion.
I'm gonna go in here and see what's going down. Slick Vic.
Oh,
Mosley, provide us with the necessary commentary.
Erica.
I was so sorry.
I will hold the fort. I will keep your seat warm.
Erica, you
Ah.
can't do
I'm
that.
sorry.
You can't spill the coffee.
He threw it at me first.
He had a cup of coffee in his hand, and now he's got a burnt
He
hand.
had a cup of coffee. He's going to burn his hand.
You're not gonna know what hit you when
All
you
right.
get back.
I will
But it's
continue
gonna
to
hit
talk
you
about the
hard.
puzzle while these people fight it
about
out.
this?
Now, I see with the left side has almost completed their puzzle. I am going to predict that before the 2-hour mark hits, the blue team has it sealed.
This can't be over.
It can't be over!
How about every $10
That's what
we take away
Nash
a puzzle
says when he
piece
loses.
so they cannot finish, and we put it on the other side of the table so they cannot finish either.
Oh God.
$10 to take a puzzle from the blue team and bring it over to the red team, and have fun figuring that out.
We are joined back by the nature boy himself. Woo! Have a seat, Kevin.
Sporting that vintage shirt with some deodorant marks on it.
That's fine.
Wow, that's attractive.
That happens sometimes. Happens when you're a little sweatso in the shower, no
Kevin.
AC running.
What is your report? What have you seen happening on the other sides of the premises?
I saw what it looks like to be the finale on the blue team, closing it out. Red team putting up a heck of a fight, but if you'll notice that most of the pieces have migrated over to that vintage mahogany table on the blue team.
Mahogany.
Red team still settling on that on the black table. It's a clinic at this point. Blue team just chipping away at those pieces. The veteran Josh conforming with his team, laying down those pieces. Just a bit of a clinic at this point.
Well said there, Kevin.
Mahogany.
Longfellow couldn't have said better himself.
Feeling a little
All
weak
right,
after
so
that
we got
stunner.
32, 37, 23. What's it got to take to make it a more regular number, guys?
All right, how many more pieces does the blue team have?
Let's get to 3.
I'd say 30 or less at this point. You can't count out those pieces surrounding that microphone
Somebody
there.
just count them and tell me how many there are.
You know,
Looks
the
like
irony here is
16.
the one spot that I don't even know the colors.
We are
Blue team has the one spot that blue team needs to finish is the one part that red team has actually completed already.
Mossy speaks.
Canada out of here.
I wonder if they
Look
could
at those
just
shreds.
sabotage and steal
Yeah, they
it.
can. You know what they could do is just jump on over.
They've only got a few
Well,
more
I'll tell
pieces.
you
I
what,
think you
Commissioner.
find the jumping
The
on.
jumping on,
It's a lot
hard
easier.
order than jumping off.
Jumping off.
And that's
Mostly,
something that we could all
the
agree
red team
on.
needs to load the spaceship with the rocket fuel if they're going
They
to win
need
this.
the red team needs to really, guys. I've been saying this since day one. The blue team, it's just
The blue
How are they?
team
How
is-
are they going to come back, Slick Vic? Tell me how. Tell me how Team Red is ever.
They flip the
back.
table
They
over
must
right now.
Load the spaceship with the rocket
They dump
fuel.
$4,000 of laptops and the 2
Look,
puzzles.
I believe it's over. We've only got a few more pieces. The blue team is Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
139.07! It's a new record!
139. See these guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the best puzzle match I've ever seen.
That was the greatest
The greatest.
puzzle match in the world.
Okay, go again. Let's go.
All right, mix it up
How
again.
about you guys?
Oh, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Reset.
Alright, did we get the drunkards on the couch to go finish the other puzzle?
Yep.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Mostly.
I ain't moving,
Yeah.
so I'll
I'm
stay.
gonna stay here.
It's a good ideal.
Yeah. So, Kevin, if you were on the red team, would you continue to try to finish the puzzle, or would you just?
Heck no, I'm
At-
coming over
At
here
this
with
point,
you guys.
I'd peace out and hope for a contract extension, perhaps in a lower category. Perhaps settle for the mid card or perhaps the cruiserweight division.
We are now joined by a member of the losing red team, Allison. How would you handle that defeat, and how will you continue?
I don't know how I'd handle the defeat. I thought it was a lot of fun. And if I continue, I'd just do a different puzzle next year.
Would you prefer a puzzle from the Twilight Princess series over the Wind Waker series?
No, Twilight sounds really hard to do.
We're also joined by a member of the red team, Blake, sporting the blue shirt.
What's up?
Surprisingly more awake than he was several hours ago on the couch for our previous game, Majora's Mask. Blake, what would you have done differently in this contest? Was it your team that let you down, or was it
Can I have a Canadian pool?
was it a group effort that just didn't pan out?
I thought our
job,
team
Blake.
worked
I've
really
been
well.
All right, Blake.
I really think,
He's gonna do a great lucha thing.
I really think
Woo!
it was the randomness
Yes.
of how our puzzle pieces came out of the box.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It just wasn't in the cards for us.
Were you shaking the box too much before you opened it
Yes.
and dumped the pieces?
I was.
That was your downfall. I am a professional analyst
Blake did a
here.
good job.
I was a broadcast journalist, actually.
He's covered wars.
See, you made them. You told them I was like a terrible person.
Somebody
now they
is
think
still
you're gonna
trying
be
to
like
build the red
abused or
puzzle.
something because we lost.
Our puzzle was defective. I'm going to contact the manufacturer so get that sorted out.
Everyone
They all
needs
think
I'm a
to
horrible,
help
mean person
Red
now.
finish their puzzle.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah, do some pieces.
Let's go. Everybody help Red finish their puzzle.
I can't. I got to babysit in the
Everybody's
car.
got to do a piece.
I'm gonna pass out.
I'm going to pass that.
You haven't been forcefully
Is Spirit Tracks ready to go?
Of course.
Might be. Who knows?
Okay, come back to us, man. We're off
Yeah,
camera.
what happened? Why are we off camera?
One of the puzzles, friend.
All right, this concludes our 2017 ZDI puzzle marathon of the puzzle. And thanks for the donations. And
I want to be Samwise.
Kevin, any final words, Tad?
A great showing by both teams. Can't take anything away from the red team. Good showing, and we'll see you next year.
For the rest of the jabronis, I'm Slick Vic.
Joined by various people.
Stay
You
tuned
have
for
a good
Spirit
night.
Tracks.
Hold on a second. I'm not
Oh.
done with you yet.
Whoa.
Easy there, Grog.
Mosley,
Wow.
Vic,
Whoa.
Kevin, and the
was it?
entire
It was a
commentary
monster.
team, including AM Erica. Thank you for watching the puzzle. We will catch you guys next year for the 2018 edition of the ZDI Marathon Puzzle. Coming up next is Spirit Tracks, played by Josh, who might be contemplating getting as toasty as the commentary couch.
Oh yeah.
What couch?
I just said that.
I didn't hear that.
So stick around. We're going to need about 5 minutes to get this rolling. We're going to throw some music on and enjoy the tunes.
Cheers. I actually want to sit over there.
Yeah, I guess we must have had the easier cut, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
No,
I don't know about that.
no,
but
no.
that's crazy. I didn't know that it was like that.
No.
Weird.
It was an illegitimate match.
Not happening.
Blue shell.
No contest.
Your final name is Choo Choo.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Choo choo.
If those were your final names for Ocarina of Time I saw earlier, I want to be Samwise.
Purple Nightmare was looking for me earlier, and I haven't seen Purple Nightmare since.
What are we gonna do?
Is Purple Nightmare still around?
Yeah, I want to be Samwise. That's me. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, Blake.
I should probably practice more.
Your handling's set up for the rest of the marathon.
No, I'm not.
Mosley ruined me.
All you need to do is go to sleep. There's Purple Nightmare. Oh, you were guessing if I was on the account. No, that wasn't me.
I'll probably hang out. Well, I most likely will hang out. So.
Oh no, that wasn't me this time.
Through this drink, and then we'll see what happens.
I'm hanging out until I
Trevor,
fall
you know
asleep
you
on
wanna
Allison's shoulder.
Run of Spirit Tracks.
No, your face is all fuzzy.
I know. Oh, you want me to go shave first, and then I can and then I can sleep on your shoulder? Is that okay?
No.
It's not that bad, actually.
Erica replaced herself with a. Oh yeah, that was really funny. They looked over and she was gone for about 5 minutes.
I heard that.
I got the quote wrong on that though. That was me that said that.
It was really funny. A lot of that was really funny. I just wish it wasn't so sweaty and gross the whole time.
Welcome to the marathon. Yeah.
No.
Sounds like you're new here.
No. It's been fine in here, but when we were moving around and we were so close over there, it was kind of just all over the place.
Let's take one last peek at the puzzle.
Still not even close. Total blowout.
Yeah, you guys are good.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Yo.
You gotta say, what's up, Josh? I'm gonna say that forever from now on. Good night, Chief.
Night, Chief. By God, Erica replaced herself with a pillow.
Yeah?
Ready?
Yeah?
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Going. There's
Does
an
he have a
adventure.
ticker? A timer?
You're asking for a lot right now.
Oh,
Yeah, come
sorry.
on.
I love that mouse cursor right in the middle of Josh's bottom screen.
It's good stuff. It's great stuff.
Why is Josh's screen so little and the camera is so large?
Spirit Tracks is.
Wow, that's very much like Phantom Hourglass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it be?
And you control it with the stylus and everything.
Yep.
I actually have never played this game, so I didn't know.
A couple of the things are different. Like, I can't remember. How do you roll in Phantom Hourglass?
Yeah, I guess rolling's different.
I think, yeah, like
Somebody
you
told me rolling was different.
double tap to do something instead of like a circular thing for something. I don't know. I can't remember exactly.
The way they intend for it to be
Oh, here we
to
go.
work is that you draw little
Whoa.
circles toward the edge of the screen, but you could just go back and forth really quickly. In Spirit Tracks, you have to let go and double tap.
Yeah, I don't draw circles. I just kind
They
of go like
changed it.
this towards the
I do
edge.
not like the change.
We're off! We're doing it.
Yeah, he's doing it by himself. I offered
He's all
but
by
Moss
his
said no.
onesies.
All by myself.
Gonna go to sleep. Good luck finishing Spirit Tracks first, Josh. Good
Oh.
luck, Josh. I hope
Good
you
luck
win.
getting first place.
Jen says there's no game audio.
I'll work on it.
Trevor might fix it by the time Josh finishes the game.
We got a while, don't worry. Don't worry, guys. I can hear the game audio, and that's
what's
really
important.
That's really
just
all that
hold
matters.
just hold the 3DS up to the microphone the whole time.
I had to have all those audio cues.
This is how we technically fix things.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
It's got the important things. It's got Link and it's got most of Zelda's head. That's all we really need.
Her hair is really difficult. What was the time on the puzzle? A little under 2 hours?
130 or 40.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's really good.
Yeah,
Z1
that's like
Z1
what-
said that puzzle was really hard.
Yeah, we're too good. You're welcome. I don't know what I did.
We had the advanced
but you're
cut.
welcome.
It's not fair.
I think we did fine.
My notes say increase speed at 281, and then they don't say
I should
anything
be
until the
practicing
second
Wind-
dungeon.
Or not Wind Waker. I should be practicing Wind Waker.
You should practice Wind Waker. You should get good. You got 1 year to catch up. It's gonna be
I don't
harder.
know.
It's gonna
It
be
might be
harder
a-
on you because
It might be a Josh Fish and Blake run, and then a Locke Allison.
no. See, y'all need to catch up with us, and it's gonna be harder on you because not only do you need to catch up to 545, you need to get better because we're gonna get better.
Why?
I don't know why
Because
Blake's always pushing this getting better thing.
because
It's
that's
just-
what we do.
Do I
Drives me
get better than
crazy.
6 hours?
I'm pushing this getting better thing
Man.
because I
We
gotta.
we were gonna route
Oh yeah, we want to. Oh yeah, we need to route 100%.
100%. We're gonna route that.
That's what we're doing
You
next
don't
year.
need to route 100%.
We're
I'm
doing
routing it.
100% next year,
That's
Josh.
Doing it.
It's not necessary.
Nope,
We're
we're doing
doing
a 100% Wind Waker.
It's happening.
Nah.
Nope, we're doing it. It is happening.
I see no chance of it happening.
It is
You
happening.
don't know.
I
It's
do know.
happening. This is gonna happen. The people demand it.
Nope.
They demand it. It's gonna happen. You have a time limit to get to the castle?
Yeah.
What happens if you miss your time?
Then I fail and I start over.
It's
again.
like, guess you can't be an
Katie.
ninja.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Katie?
You missed all of the
Would
action.
you like to have a seat?
Ideally.
Oh man, I was all stretched out and it was comfortable.
There's
It's
beds
okay.
upstairs. Now I'm stretched out and comfortable.
That was my plan.
See.
That's okay.
What is that guy doing?
Get that
He's
stuff out of the way,
chewing.
and we'll be
Is he the
stretched
mailman?
out
Oh,
and
yeah.
comfortable together. All right,
He
this
looks
is
just like
great.
the mailman in Phantom Hourglass.
Now
except
all I
he
need
doesn't
is a
have
pillow.
Wings.
Yeah. You
Pillow.
can just chew
No, no.
across the ground now.
You can have your own pillow.
Okay, pillow, double pillow. That's not very comfortable.
Ah,
Alright, whose notes are these?
not me.
Not mine.
Bosley's.
I think that was Mosley's puzzle notes. Oh man, we're all like passing out on this couch right now.
Well,
I'm good.
Blake, you're the only one that'll be in violation of the stream rule.
Which is
No sleeping on stream.
I'm not sleeping yet.
Yeah.
You will be soon.
The villain in this game is so fucking stupid.
He's almost
Language.
wait. So what does he want? I didn't. You can't read it.
He's a demon that's trying to revive this super demon monster thing.
The demon
that's
train.
locked away by train tracks and the Tower of Spirits underground.
Makes no sense.
do this.
They said the game audio is still too low.
Well,
Fix it,
you know
Trevor.
what? This is nap time.
No napping on stream.
I specifically got sleep so that I could see this. So
Oh, that's cool.
actually,
You got
I,
sleep
I,
to see
I
this?
specifically didn't sleep so I could not see this.
I specifically got sleep so that you would not be sitting down here alone. How's that?
I
was-
specifically drank this entire bottle, so I didn't have
I was pretty much forced to sleep so that I could play this, I guess.
No,
I think.
like I would like to watch this. Like, I don't mind Spirit Tracks, but
I like
Yeah.
Spirit Tracks.
Spirit Tracks is the best DS Zelda game.
Okay, I
That
don't know
is
if I go
true.
that far.
what about Tingle?
No.
Actual Zelda game.
What? I need to get Tingle next year.
Yeah, we're getting to the winter. We might have to actually start cutting games.
Nope. Nope. Adding days.
No.
And we can add a day,
Yes.
and then we can put 100% Wind Waker in there.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You couldn't even route that.
100%
right
Wind
now.
Waker race.
We're gonna import speedrunners and just relegate ourselves to drunken commentary.
The commentary was pretty good. Though half the time I didn't know what anybody was talking about.
That's okay. There's a lot of
That's
wrestling
all.
references.
I mean, I understood that.
4 brave men's livers went on the line for that.
Is that a donation?
No, it's.
No,
it's
that was
sponsored.
my.
You didn't silence their cell phone.
Seriously, what the heck is
I
wrong
don't even
with
know
you
where it
people?
is.
You people. What's wrong with you people?
A lot.
Oh,
I don't know if
Lizard says do ZD twice a year. I'm okay with that.
That's a lot of money for twice a year.
It really is. It's easier for me because I can get up here easy, but
Yeah.
I don't know how to turn up the volume, and I'm probably the only totally sober one here. Are you sober?
I only had 2
sober.
drinks,
I'm
and that was hours
sober.
ago.
but I'm
You're
lazy.
tired.
Sober.
Yo, you
Trevor,
said
you
this-
might want to put that glass down before you pass out.
Trevor, you're never sober.
Is it-
Finishing the glass.
Is it just on the audio mixer?
No,
the-
it's a channel.
But I mean the live
Hey,
stream audio.
since you're
mixer.
getting up,
Yeah.
can you bring me my 3DS so I can practice?
It's the bouncing one in the middle.
The
I got
bounce.
the big Canadian pillow.
God.
I like this pillow.
I've had no drinks and I'm tripping over everything.
I'm gonna
Goddamn
ask Erica where she got this pillow. Not
There's
because it's
12 mics
Canadian,
on
but
this
because it's
desk.
really fluffy.
It's the one that's glowing.
It's
My body pillow is
fluffy
not
and
quite so thick.
yeah.
You know what? I wonder if she
Yeah,
made
that's
it.
the one.
She probably did. I'll ask her to make
Alright
me
guys,
one.
let me know if
A Zelda
that's
one.
let me know if that's any better.
Or just to teach me how to sew.
I'm going to be really
That's
sad when this
my
marathon ends.
line.
I am too, Joshua, but at the same time, I'm going to be really happy because I'm exhausted.
My liver's gonna be happy.
Watch out.
Obviously, she got
Watch
the
out,
pillow
Allison.
in Canada.
Swerve's about to happen.
What?
Yep, we got 7 cutscenes that we're gonna skip right here.
Whoop,
1,
whoop,
2,
whoop.
3.
It's a tad louder, but still really low.
4.
Wait, what? It's a tad
5.
louder, but still really low.
I'm guessing the volume. They don't think it's loud.
5. 5.
You guys need
You
a
lied
lot.
to me. You said it was 7.
Ah, it feels like 7.
He had a chair next to his bed because
You
he
know
was
how
too
it is.
tall. I need to learn how to sew stuff because this is really cool and I want to make one. Except not Canadian, obviously, because I don't live in Canada.
There we go.
We can make a Seahawks pillow. That'd be cool.
Is that not too loud? You're welcome,
What?
Jen. I do everything.
I'm from Washington,
for
so
you.
I like the Seahawks.
I do all the good things
Fired.
for all you guys.
Fire.
Boo the Seahawks fan.
Or Zelda one. Zelda
Boo
would be
the
cool.
12th fan.
Why are you booing me?
Because he's drunk.
What are we saying about the Seahawks?
Seahawks suck.
See, Locke is from Seattle. He knows.
Locke doesn't know any
No,
better.
Locke is not from Seattle.
Locke is from Pennsylvania.
Right. Well, I guess that's true.
He
just
has
lives in
he has
Seattle.
merely
Just lived there.
adopted Seattle.
I have adopted, or Seattle has adopted me. I don't know.
Heck yeah, Nikki, go Seahawks! I like other teams too.
Oh yeah,
It's just
Nikki lives in Seattle
am
too.
From,
I remember that.
I'm from Washington, and my family's always liked them, so
I'm so sorry.
I'm not gonna repeat the Seahawks.
why? Wait, I don't get it.
I'm a Giants fan.
Oh, okay.
Even though there really isn't no rivalry there, it just, I don't know.
Apparently, Jim's
I like
in
other
Seattle
teams too.
too.
Giants are fine.
Alright.
Gems.
We can be cool then.
Yeah.
I take back the booze.
I'm
Okay.
also closer to Redmond, but we just say Seattle because it's huge.
Yeah. That's why we say Chicago.
Right.
When
Mariners
we're
won
like
tonight. That's cool.
45
I'm not
minutes
really
away from
baseball.
Chicago.
Right.
I don't really care for baseball, but I do like football a lot.
I love how all the tech companies were heavily involved in sports teams up there until Nintendo decided that they wanted to bail out of the Mariners.
Did they really?
Yeah. You know, they actually had a whole download play app for the DS in the ballpark.
What?
Where you could order food from your DS.
That's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
Why would you have your DS with you?
Come on.
Stop asking those questions!
Yeah. Makes sense if you don't think about it.
It makes sense if you had a 3DS. Put all those spot passes, street passes.
It's still there.
No, wait, no, no, it's over.
Rip run.
Rip run.
Reset.
Look. Is that puzzle harder? Or why is it taking so long?
So we're tired of speedrunning a puzzle?
Oh, okay. I see.
Alright, guys, here's the deal. Josh is going to beat this game in less than 7 hours.
Hey, don't make any promises.
Josh is going to beat this game in less than 7 hours. And we only have
I
2
need
file
to finish
names
this
for
ring,
Ocarina of
pass
Time.
out, and then wake up.
And I'm gonna be Samwise.
And we're going to need 4.
So keep Samwise.
I want to see some donations for file names, guys.
Let's keep the Lord of the Rings thing going.
Yeah, we've got Samwise and Like. Let's get some Gandalf, some Frodo.
We don't need Frodo.
Okay, yeah, we don't need
What are you
Frodo.
got against Frodo? He's the only guy I know.
He's the only guy I know. There are other better characters than Frodo.
We can get Legolas and Gimli and Aragorn. You could
Just
also.
pick a character that's a colossal failure. I'll play that file.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Who's a colossal failure? Boromir
Saruman?
died in Fellowship. We can choose him.
I liked his character though. He was a good character.
but
Well, he got good at the end. I don't know if
Yeah.
I'd call him good from the
Are
start.
you talking about the movie or the books? Because he was good in the books.
I haven't read the books.
Oh,
I
don't
tried.
even talk to me.
You're dead to me.
I tried, but
It's really 3:30 in the morning. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
still awake.
I don't know, go
Holy
sleep.
crap. Like isn't Lord of the Rings. He might have been in some deleted scenes.
They haven't made it to any of the special editions.
I actually really
Yet.
liked Boromir as a character. Saruman is kind of just a terrible F up.
Alright.
Look at them
I'm
strats.
really ready to pass out. I was ready to pass out 3 hours ago. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
go. And
I've
I wanna
bricked
see
up Ruddle.
I wanna see some good Lord of the Rings file names for Ocarina of Time when I wake up in the morning.
Bye, Trevor.
Okay guys.
Hi, Trevor.
Me too. I'm Samwise. Don't take it away from me.
Oh god. Yeah, I know you don't like rats. I don't care.
She's all ghosty.
Why is she scared of rats? She's a ghost.
Why is she a ghost? Did I miss something?
We stole her body.
Oh.
We're using it for purposes.
That's right. That's right. I remember that from Caleb's walkthrough.
Yeah.
That I watched once.
Skip. Also
Right.
skip.
I'm out. I need to find my phone.
Can you bring me my 3DS? I'll just go get it. I have a bunch of stuff in there. It's in the other room. I got this. I gotta get my phone and stuff too. I'll be right back.
First glance, Tower Spirits.
Hang on.
I figured everyone was going to be playing puzzle night and no one was going to sit with you, so.
Yeah. We'll probably get to that point very soon.
I've had 4 hours of sleep, so.
That is a lot.
Okay, 3.5.
Oh, that's still a lot.
So. I'm good for a bit. I'm gonna.
Please don't break anything.
Hey, I did pretty good with Twilight Princess all by myself, so you can suck it.
Oh, man, the language.
There might be a blanket over here. It's cold.
Yeah. Oh, right. I can't do the train yet. Do.
Good night, Josh. Have fun.
Bye, Blake.
Are you gonna watch Ocarina of Time?
Huh?
Are you gonna watch Ocarina of Time?
I'll be awake. So, oh yeah, you're playing, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be there.
Just gonna get
I'll be there to throw make cards at you.
But I know how you play.
Alright, so you stay.
It's
staying
not
up all
well.
night? Staying up all night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means you're gonna miss a Link to the Past.
I might change my mind in an hour.
Yeah, you should probably
What?
have this for an hour.
I might take a nap upstairs on the couch or something.
Good night. Good night, viewers.
I really just need to finish this.
I'm going to bed.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come here. Over.
There's like spook stuff.
Stop spilling stuff.
It's not me. What is this blanket?
It's fabric. It's not a blanket.
Where'd you get this fabric from?
I don't know. I'm gonna go and talk to that guy. Don't talk to that guy. Please don't. No, don't talk to that guy.
Oh, much better than
Now talk to that guy. There you go. We did it, fam. Wish all the Tower Spirits was this easy. Go there. Skip. Come on. Bethany and Locke and Andrew are working on the puzzle, from what I can see. I will be avoiding bunnies at all costs. Because they suck. Lock. That's not close enough. That's close enough. What? It's those. There we go. I apologize in advance for my eventual poor flute playing skills. This one's easy though, theoretically.
Why are you doing this by yourself?
Because we had two people to potentially play this game. One of them was obviously Dan, but Dan could not make it here for really any day of the week. He came once earlier in the week, but he couldn't stay for long. So he was out. The other was Mossy's, but Mossy's couldn't really get a time that was close enough to mine, and he didn't have enough time to practice it. So he was out too, which left me all by myself. You don't need the Song of Awakening. You need the Song of Discovery and the Song of Lights. I think he said that he was gonna hop around.
What's his username? Sneaky. Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's right there. Dan, how you doing?
Losing stuff. I'm actually for once cold this week.
Now you're gonna complain about being cold.
It was really hot in
It's
there.
all the same thing. Don't care about that.
You have to work soon? What time do you work? What even time is it?
What are you doing collecting a
It's
sample
almost 4.
stone?
I guess that's when I get up for work too. I get up at 3.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. I get 3 days off for the weekend though.
Ew.
What do you mean ew? That's a good deal.
Ew. Oh.
You rather work?
I'd rather go into work for 5 days a week at a normal time of day.
It becomes a normal time of day.
Yeah, eventually. Doesn't make it any better.
It kind of sucks waking up at 3, but I do really enjoy the fact that I get to sleep in on a Friday while everybody else around town has to go to work.
That's Allison. I'm Katie. Other than Josh.
Nice. The Wind Waker amiibo are pretty cool.
I need to get some more amiibo.
I have all the Zelda ones so far, and I have the Champions pre-ordered.
I have Wolflink.
That's all you got?
I have Wolflink
Whoa.
and Ganondorf.
That's all you got?
For obvious reasons.
Whoa! Come on, people. That's my favorite. One of my favorite things from tonight. I wonder if those toads are still out there.
You got a bug up there.
I know, I see it. I don't know what it is.
Kill that thing.
It's okay, it's too high.
Come on.
Okay.
You're so...
I'm short. I can't reach up there.
Get a ladder or staircase.
And put it in this cluster?
No, just... Oh, yeah, it's fine.
How do you want me to move a staircase right here?
Not that way, this way.
Splatoon 2 also tastes bad.
I really, really, really enjoyed this game, except for the fact that I never got to finish it because I couldn't do the last flute part.
Damn. Damn. Oh, got him.
Not the one you were aiming for, but you got him.
Oh, wow.
What is that?
Think of it like the gust bellows from Skyward
Do you have to
Sword.
use that a lot?
Here.
Occasionally other places, not.
Manny bugs. Oh. Oh.
What? I don't know if
He's
I
a terrible
heard that
mini
part.
boss.
No, no.
Oh.
Something about
Oh,
Mosley
God,
giving
no.
birth to Erica.
No.
I don't know anything about
We're
that.
just gonna act like... Oh, no, I remember that. We're just gonna act like that never happened. I think.
Pizzle is almost done. There you go, puzzle. Nope, I had no idea what she said. I was too busy sweating. I'm not quitting. I'm just stating facts.
Mosley sucks.
made up the rule about no sleeping on stream?
Everyone after many years of sleeping on stream.
I was about to say if it was Mossies, I would laugh.
God bless America. Come here. Come on. There you go.
They look like blue shells. They're blue caterpillars that explode. Because why wouldn't blue caterpillars explode?
Oh, still have to carry the key.
Good job, team!
Yay! I don't know how to get that on the stream. So we might be looking at a puzzle all night. Oh wait, you know what? I might actually know how to do that.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was transitioning stuff during TP. I might know how to do it. And plus, Bob is here, so he might know how to do it.
Somebody remember to wake me up before halfway.
We thought we'd just, put your name up on the screen and leave it blank. When do you have to play?
I mean, I'll set an alarm, but I can't promise that it's going to wake me up.
I slept through 2 alarms.